Welcome to the podcast, Least Likely to Succeed. I'm Chris Chuck. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all my listeners and the people that I don't have to interrogate about listening to my podcast. I get a little butthurt when people say that they don't listen, but it's all good. But today, got a longtime friend since high school, Jermaine Mebane.
What it do?
So, Jermaine, you listened to podcasts before.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of them before.
That's good.
It's the first one I'm actually on, so.
That's good. Have I inspired you to get a bidet?
Get a bidet?
Yeah, it's the first question I always ask, man.
Actually, I've always wanted to try that one time, but I don't think you inspired me to get one, though.
We got one in the house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Man,
shit.
I almost feel like I need to eat tacos before or something.
I mean... Bro, no bread, no pasta. We can do some aqua tacos, though.
I can't do bread and pasta.
Aqua tacos, man.
What the hell is an aqua taco?
Lettuce wrap.
Oh, well, I do that. I do that already.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not actual, those are spinach wraps. Like actual, like romaine lettuce.
I didn't,
wrap.
I didn't lettuce and the spinach, but.
Okay, yeah. But the lettuce wraps.
It ain't the same.
It's not the same, but you know what?
It's
still
weird
good.
Talking about it, but like, I could talk about it though.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just like, it don't really bother me. A lot of people, it bothers me when you talk about taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, bro, it's natural, man.
That's what I say. I get my best ideas when I take a shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yo, bro, like, well, because now this is 2018, bro. You got your phone with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's your company phone, at least I can play this game.
You gonna
but if I'm on my phone, I got Instagram, I got Facebook, I got my thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
30 minutes in there.
You know,
your feet done got numb and shit.
Nah, man, you gotta get your knees, get your elbows off your knees, dog. Hold yourself up. You be all right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, you ain't got to read the instructions on the directions and the ingredients on the Lysol and try and pronounce that shit.
It just seems like, I don't know. It's gonna be weird first time, so I don't know.
Man, it is what it is. But bro, I'm telling you,
I gotta have my own bidet first before I use somebody else's.
Why?
I don't know.
Just squirts water.
Yeah, but it's just like
it's like using a water fountain.
But then like when you come out, people are like, well, how was it?
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I mean, it's all good. But I'm just saying, dog, and you looking to buy a house here soon, man.
Yeah. And that might be in the works too, man.
Or
maybe.
just get one now and you
just
know
try
what
one
I'm
out
saying?
now.
Just try it out now.
Man, I don't know. I did smell some good cooking in there, so I don't know. We see.
This is the roommate cooking, man. I'm sorry. Oh, they on the keto.
They on the what?
Keto diet.
Is that? I never heard of that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look.
It's a high fat, low carb diet.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think it's good, but I kind of do a keto diet, but I don't. There's things that I don't cut out.
Okay, yeah.
So like I don't like particularly say I'm on a keto diet. Like no, I'm not on a keto diet, but I don't eat bread and pasta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean I eat a shit.
Number one.
I eat a shit ton of tomatoes though. And
I do vegetables all damn day.
Yeah, see, but on a keto diet you don't want to have a lot of vegetables because they're high carb.
I guess it depends.
Like you might be all right, but like one, you know what I'm saying? If you have it like on a salad or you have a couple cherry tomatoes or something like that.
Yeah.
But they're high in sugar, so it's something like you probably wouldn't have very often on a keto diet. But I fuck spaghetti up.
Yeah.
But
I
squash, zucchini squash.
That's what I got me a spiralizer. That shit works amazing, and you don't even taste the difference for real when you do it right.
No, I do. But
not when you do it right.
See what I do. What I learned to do is I was reading this recipe on I think it was on Pinterest, and they were saying to like put the zucchini squash after you spiral it in the spaghetti and let it cook that way.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Really?
It's like all mushy and shit. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck?
Well, you might have.
No. You don't do that. You spiral it, then you saute it.
Okay.
Season it, and saute it, and then you put the spaghetti on and eat it like that. Way better.
Well, I wouldn't say cook it. I mean, after the sauce and everything's done, I just spiralize it and put it in there. I don't really like let it cook some more.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of
that's what they were saying. Like, they were saying like cook it.
No.
But I would do say salt. I would probably recommend just try it out and see if you like sauteing it or whatever. Saute it, put some garlic powder and some pepper on it.
Yeah.
Saute it for a minute so it get a little crunchy.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, put it on a plate, put your spaghetti on top of
Damn
that.
right.
Good to
I'm
go.
all about some food, man.
Yo, me too, man. I
All
love me
about
some
it.
food, but sometimes you just gotta be like,
But see, I like the good stuff too, man. Like I will eat like straight healthy stuff all the time if I could just, you know what I mean, have the will to do it every day.
yeah.
But after, you know what I mean, shit, I work 2 jobs, so
But I think it's
the
Well,
preparation of it.
yes, it's the prep that sucks. So a lot of people do what they do on Sundays is they use a Sunday for prep time. So you know what I'm saying, you'll cook a week's worth of food, whatever. So your lunch, or you're doing lunch and dinner, or whatever, what have you.
Yeah.
And you just spending all that time in the kitchen, dog.
Yeah.
Put on my podcast.
Hey, you see?
and
You see my Facebook, man, my Instagram. I'm lit on that moment.
Good. But yeah, man, we just went for a cruise. My first time in a lowrider.
Yeah. Feeling gangster to the motherfucker.
Jermaine popped the cherry. Yo,
A 3-wheel action, you know what I mean? We didn't do too much.
Yeah,
Not too
a lot
much.
of bouncing around.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot, man. But at the same time, it come with the game, baby.
I didn't know about the game though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it on TV.
Yeah.
So that's as far as I got. I mean, of course, you see a low rider here and there. You see dudes like, you know what I'm saying, they bouncing down the road and whatnot. But
Yeah.
you know, it's different when you're riding in it.
It's definitely different, man. Like I said, I mean, it's something rare, but it ain't for everybody. Sometimes, you know what I mean.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of people don't really dig it, you know what I mean. But at the same time, me, I love every bump, every bounce,
Yeah.
every corner, and anything I can bend and show off a little bit. Damn right, I'm gonna hit that shit.
Right. See, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you cruising that car, man.
Exactly,
Like, you
man.
just get in there, you roll.
You
Yo,
roll.
speed limit 45. Shit, you rolling 35 in that bitch.
The thing is, because it's like, it don't matter the age group. It's like, even with the young kids, like, they already know.
Yeah.
When they see that car come down the street, they're like, that car just ain't normal. It do something else.
Right.
And then once you give them that little, you know what I mean, that hit of the switch, and they look back and like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
yo, that's everything for me. Even with the old school, you get the thumbs up from the old school cat. You come through bumping some Ron Isley or some shit. You know what I mean? They were like, yo, young blood, cool as shit. You know what I mean? So
I mean, it's a respect thing. I mean, it's not only that, man. It's like the lowrider culture. Them dudes don't skimp on shit, man.
no, I mean,
You don't see a lot of like just cheaply built like lowrider cars.
like you said, if you don't see it, you don't see it. But I didn't see some.
I mean, I'm sure you have, but like when you're
majority,
talking show cars, and
show cars, you definitely ain't. I mean, I didn't see cats, but I mean, I'm still talking about chrome floor mats and
damn,
you know what I mean, mirrors in the floor mats, ain't no tires touching the ground on the rotisserie, chromed out everything. You know what I mean? I didn't seen, and I had the privilege to going over to the Super Show, Lowrider Show over in Vegas one time. I'm talking about the stuff that's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, in the parking lot's got to be, you know what I mean, worth about $50,000 or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just imagine once you get inside what you're going to see. I'm talking about bicycles.
No, here's my thing. I remember, I used to be in the lowriders back in the day, and I remember, like, you look in the magazines, you're seeing these cars, trunk open, doors open, and of course the doors just don't open, and like, just, they don't, no.
Yeah.
Lamborghini style doors, hood that's like split in half, and fucking like opens like a coffin,
really
on a rotating fucking turntable with no wheels on it and mirrors all up under it.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Like, bro,
I mean,
like,
everything to the drive shaft engraved, and I mean the game now is engraved.
I haven't seen that.
I'm talking about engraved, like, you know what I mean, like
I'm sure with a design. Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen drive shafts. I've seen everything from headlight bezels. Like I say, the floor mats. I mean, they even got them engraved out.
Yeah.
The trim on your seats, everything. Well, you want it gold, you want it chrome, anything. I said, man, it's. You look at it, and you can't help but envy it. Like, damn, man. I mean,
yeah.
How much you got to put in to get all this? But
probably 10 years and $10,000 a year.
And it also, that, and it also
a little at a time.
Depends on you know what I mean, the car club. You watch everything from stuff over in Cali. You know what I mean? That's the mecca of it. You know what I mean? Everything's there. You know what I'm saying? They got all the shops, everything, rims, whatever you're looking for. Everything's coming from Cali or either Texas or some other place. But when you in there, I mean, and you got your homies that do that, I mean, it's nothing for them to just like look out for you.
Right.
You look out for them later. I mean, that's the way we do it here too. You know what I mean?
Man, yo, I got these parts. I'll sell them to you dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it won't even be that. They do it for free. You know what I'm saying? But you know
it's
what I mean?
like
They look out for you too.
Okay.
I mean, you look out for them.
Yeah.
When something comes your way, like you might be good with, you know what I mean, swapping motors and all this other good shit. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just, you know what I mean? They keep it all in the family.
That's good shit though, man. I don't know. I always felt like the community, especially with lowriders, was a lot tighter than like your normal.
It really is, man, for real. I mean, I've done, you know what I mean, the import scene and stuff like that, but it wasn't until I got to lowrider when like I knew, you know what I mean, that was me.
Family.
Yeah. I mean, I got with them and like. Me, because I always wanted to cruise. I mean, I had a little Toyota Salad, but I ain't never really gonna go fast. You know what I'm saying? I just like to look good. You know what I'm saying? I was geeked out hitting 100 mile an hour. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You gotta do this shit every day.
Just 100?
Just 100, man. I was like, and I was trying to keep up with the crowd. I was like, oh, I hit 100. Yep, that was good enough. Let me slow down. But you know what I mean? Once I got in the low riding, it's like,
you probably. What's the fastest you even been in that car?
Actually, I put that thing to the limit. Well, I ain't gonna say to the limit. I probably been on 13s. I probably hit about 90, and that's dangerous as hell.
That sounds dangerous.
You ain't got but 2 inches of tire on the ground, so it's
right.
Like,
I mean, you stretching 13s, dog.
Yeah, and you stretching 13s, man. I mean, it's a little rough sometimes. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
like I said, I do all my maintenance, so I know what. You know what I mean? What would go before something else? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll push it to the limit knowing that I didn't already check this shit.
You're thinking to yourself like, well, I ain't hopped it in the last 2 weeks, so I'm sure ain't no bubbles in the tires.
Yeah. No, you gotta worry about shit shaking loose, man. I mean, I used to be real big on hopping and shit like that, but after a while, you know what I mean? If you ain't really climbing those inches, like you see, you know what I mean? You got cats climbing 40 and 20 inches easily.
But you ain't, them dudes ain't driving them cars.
Shit, you'd be surprised.
For real?
You'd be surprised.
I don't know, man. I see a lot of them like they push the car up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, stuff like most competitions, I mean, some of these they just made them make that check, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They will make that $500, but you know what I mean? They make that money and it go right back in the car because you start burning up solenoids and motors. They ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. So when you come into the game, you gotta, you know what I mean, gotta know what you're doing. Yeah, and dudes that got, 10, 15 batteries in that bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's weight. Like, that's weight.
Not even that. It's like, bro, what if you gotta replace one? How much does that cost?
Yeah.
Are they special batteries or?
It's like a Group 31. They use mostly like marine batteries with the studs in them and stuff like that. But
okay.
I mean, you can find them pretty affordable depending on where you go.
What's affordable now?
I don't know, I'd say about $70 a piece, maybe.
Yeah, but you got, how many do you have?
I got 6.
You got 6.
I got 6, so you know what I mean. I'll probably spend around like $475.
Yeah, you got $400 in batteries in your trunk, dog.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you gotta, if you want to play, you gotta pay.
See, well, this ain't putting coilovers on your Honda.
But see, majority of the time, you know what I mean, those 6 batteries normally last me, and this is the second set I'm putting in. So the first set I put in, you imagine, shit, that was back in 2017. Yeah. And I just recently replaced them maybe 2 years ago. Okay. Well, no, what'd I say, 2017? No, 2007. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 2007, probably when I first got my original setup. And I just replaced them maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, shit.
So it lasts
for a
while.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have like an alternator charging them at all the time. But it's just, you know what I mean, plug and play, you know what I mean, you get, you know what I mean, a certain amount of charge, depending on how much you like to play around with, then it's going to determine how long the battery's going to last.
See, but that's when I was like, all right, we need to figure something out how we can charge these bitches.
Yeah. Well, they do have, you know what I mean, pro chargers that you can trickle charge while you drive. Yeah. My house has seen them motherfuckers catch fire too, so. I
think that's on a scale of you getting them bitches hot, fucking around, jumping and doing all kinds of, like, especially the dudes that like dance and shit like that. Like, that's usually when you see them on fire. Yeah. Or I've seen them on fire.
Well, what you see them on fire is actually the solenoids.
Oh, okay.
Because you got, you know what I mean, like you say, 15, 16 batteries going to this branch of solenoids. You got to break it down and go to the motor. Yeah. So, I mean, eventually, I mean, you got that much power going to these cylinders, something's gonna burn up.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's either gonna be the motor or you're gonna be a solenoid, and it ain't fun when that solenoid stick open. You know what I mean? Because like you got to disconnect that.
You got hydraulic fluid going through the motor, right?
Yeah.
The solenoid just actuates the motor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it never sees the oil or nothing, but at the same time, when if it's stuck open and it's just shooting up and you ain't hitting no switch,
yeah,
you got a quick disconnect. I got it underneath the seat under the front seat of mine.
Oh, okay.
So I can reach down and disconnect.
And that's just an electrical quick disconnect.
Yeah,
okay.
like a welding cable almost.
All right.
Excuse me. But once you disconnect it and you got all that power, it's like a lightning bolt. You know what I mean? In between your legs almost.
Yeah.
And you can see it like in the nighttime. It's just like it lights up like 4th of July inside my car. So, like I say, it get a little dangerous. I didn't seen it. You know what I mean? Get so hot that wherever it's welded to, it'll just melt right off.
Damn.
A lot of people put it like on the seat post.
Yeah.
To hold the seat down. I didn't see them burn that right off. Burn it right off.
Well, it's a good thing that they invented welders, because there ain't nothing a welder can't fix.
Exactly. True that.
Damn.
Patch it out, cut it out, whatever, put it back in.
I mean, that sounds like a rough life, man.
It is. Like I say, it's not for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
If you come in this and you don't have no kind of mechanical skill, whatever.
Oh no, I don't think that that's for that person.
No,
definitely
but
not for that person.
I see a lot of it.
Really?
You know what I mean? Just hop into it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these cats, you know what I mean, they got long money, so yeah, they'll just go out and buy something, but they don't know nothing about it.
I would be afraid to go out and buy something.
Especially
if you those are people who make bad choices.
Exactly.
Because they don't know shit, and then they go out and they buy I bought a lowrider, and you go out there and look at him like, bruh, you know your frame's cracked already, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I call them people cowboy fans, but but no, I done seen it all, man. I done seen cats hopping so much that the motor mounts then fell in the frame.
Oh shit!
So it's just motor's just sitting there doing whatever it want to do, but it's like I say, it's like the no preparation on it, man. You go in there and just tear stuff up.
See, and from the people who don't know, the culture or know what goes into a car to make it hop or the 3-wheel or whatever, it's just like kind of like, oh, so y'all just do that, right? And like, nah, like you got to box in the frame and reinforce shit that you probably didn't think you would have to reinforce. Mm-hmm. But you just can't take this bitch out there and just start jumping over
banging.
shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last that long.
I mean, just imagine, you have a what's your car probably weigh?
Weigh?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know, man. With the extra batteries and all, shit.
4,000?
I'd say about 5 with everything in.
God damn.
I mean, because like I said, you got 6 batteries. You got a rack that holds everything, which is all metal.
Yeah.
You got pumps, which is probably about 100 pounds a piece.
Yeah. Oh, is that heavy?
They heavy. They pretty heavy, man.
Oh shit! I didn't think that the pumps were that heavy.
Yeah. Then you got probably about 3 or 4 quarts of oil in each pump. So
yeah.
I mean, you figure the weight of that too. And like I say, you added metal places. You know what I mean? On the rear humps, I got my belly done where the motor sits.
Yeah.
Extended A arms. They've been reinforced. A bridge in the back, which holds the cylinders and springs instead of it sitting actually on the perch where your regular springs would sit.
Yeah.
All that's cut out where the cylinders sit there now.
Oh.
So I got power balls on the rear end that kind of swivel. That way you can get that little 3-wheel action. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And once you put it all together and you see all this stuff, I mean, it weighs.
Yeah.
It weighs, you know what I mean? So I see a lot of people put all this stuff in like hoppers and try to drive it, and they burning up bearings,
like wheel bearings,
like rear wheel bearings, because it's got all that weight in the
trunk.
trunk.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Especially like these Cadillacs, they already heavy.
Yeah,
by nature they heavy. So you put another 1,000 pounds back there, you
should be able to carry 1,000 pounds. You just ain't carry no other people back there.
But it bouncing too now.
True,
bouncing.
And on 13s.
That's stressing the fuck out of that thing.
Well, look, just take the rear end out and put you a 4x4 rear end in that bitch and call it a day.
It don't matter how many, shocks, accumulators, you still gonna get that bounce one way or another.
I mean, you're riding on
fluid. You riding on fluid and springs. So
right.
Neither one of those says stability at all.
No, it doesn't say, hey, come drive this on the street. And
I got you.
Smooth.
It's more like you better watch it on, you know what I mean, some of these corners, because I'll flip your ass over.
You see, like flip the car over?
Oh yeah. Oh
shit. God damn.
I mean, you take it fast enough while you on 3.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean, SUV, you know what I mean, you top heavy.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect to go around a corner fast on 3 though, because that's not the point though.
But the thing is, that's some, like you say, the people that don't make them good decisions.
Yeah,
it happens.
Like when you told me about hopping doing 45, I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah. I mean, I don't do it, but yeah, I've seen it done.
Fuck that.
Pretty good. Like
I
on
mean,
the interstate.
I wouldn't mind hopping and rolling, but I mean, not that fast.
Oh yeah, it gets crazy out there sometimes, man. It get crazy.
That's too crazy.
Yeah.
No thanks.
But like I say, you know what I mean? I usually call people Cowboy fans, but
is it the losing team?
In my book, it is.
Oh, okay.
Philly all day, baby.
Yeah, I see you got the Eagles hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I'm not much into sports, but I'm just saying y'all rowdy as fuck.
Oh yeah. See, I've never been to an actual game yet. Yeah, that's coming up soon. But I hear my fans are the craziest. Like, you don't ride the subway. You don't walk around with anything else because they will make you take that shit off.
I don't get that, man.
It's rough, man.
That's how, the I guess is it Cincinnati, the Reds or the Red Sox in New York or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, if you rolling around New York with a Red Sox hat on, like, people will try and fight you over that shit.
Man. Like, I mean, you got diehards and you got the crazy motherfucker.
But the whole thing is like, you don't even own the team.
No, but
you pay to be a part of that team, to quote unquote be a part of that team.
Uh-huh.
You pay for the cotton that they made, that they gonna make money off of you.
Yeah.
But yet this is your team.
They feel like something. You know what I mean? It's ownership in it, though, man. I mean, I'm not that way. I respect anybody that got, you know what I mean, whatever team you come. I'm gonna talk shit about you, but you know what I mean. I still got enough respect. I ain't gonna try to slit your throat or nothing.
Right. But people get to that point.
Yeah, it get to that point, man. I mean, especially if you watch some of these rival games and when they in the stands, I mean, I didn't see people get carried out of there.
I mean, it's almost like a gang.
It's almost like a gang, man. That's how it's getting.
Yeah,
that's how it's getting, man. It's more politics in it than anything. So,
I mean, it's either you go to a bar, you talk sports, and
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch how bad you talk about it, though, because
right,
some people just can't take it.
And it's like, you might as well just go ahead and say the 5-letter word, Trump.
Yeah, that's definitely. And he's starting to dibble dabble too much into sports to me. But hey,
yeah, I mean, you can't be the president and be talking that much shit, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, I understand being, you know what I mean, aggressive and, you know what I mean, go home, but you gotta watch your lips sometimes.
Right. I mean, I would think of being president like you have to have this level of professionalism.
Yeah.
So if there's a player, NBA football player that you don't agree with,
mm-hmm.
you just kind of, oh, okay,
yeah,
whatever. Not, well, they shouldn't be kneeling for anthem, or it's I don't like LeBron James, and it's just
so like petty though. It's like super petty to even be focused on that right now.
Don't you got like relations in other countries
and
what I'm saying. You worrying about and other shit? And
but when it gets down to the sports, and I think that's just it's crossing the line a little bit. I mean, I ain't saying you can't have your opinion.
I think you should be more positive about things, just in general. Yeah. So if you have your favorite sports team and let's just say one day out of the blue you decide you're gonna wear your Eagles hat,
mm-hmm.
and you're gonna be like, and I hope my team wins today.
Yeah.
At the end of your speech, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that.
That's your team. That's your thing. Like, you know.
But like I said, you're gonna have some people negativity. You're gonna probably say something, but at the same time, I mean, you in a disposition, you don't need to worry about that.
Right. And then the whole thing is like, you're supposed to make it great. How about you be more positive in general?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
How about you, even though you don't like this person, build them up instead. Yeah. Build them up anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. If he ain't doing nothing.
Sounds good.
If okay, let's just give him LeBron James and all the shit that he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so instead of talking shit about him, just like, man, you know what? Good job for doing this one thing.
If you coming with positivity, why not? You know what I mean? Keep it positive.
Right.
Makes sense, but like I said, it sounds good, but I don't see anything changing anytime soon.
This ain't a perfect world, dog.
No, it's definitely
unfortunately
not. It definitely ain't, man. But I mean, all I can do is hope and pray, man, that it get back to that.
Yeah,
cause it's crazy, man. But you see a lot more of like the realness come out of people sometimes. You know what I mean? And like stuff you ain't never seen before.
But how do we get how do we get so aggressive over things we can't control?
That's what I'm saying.
Whether it be football, whether it's we don't have this president that no one likes in office. Yeah. But like we get so mad and so aggressive, we fight people, fucking kill people over it, and it's just like
I don't know. I think the last couple years, man, I just seen like the worst of some. You know what I mean? Of just the human race in general just come out. You know what I mean? I don't know if this stuff's just been held up inside or what, but it's sad in some cases because it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it don't.
It doesn't have to be that
way. And that's the whole thing is like we can't like you can only control but so much.
Yeah. I grew up with everybody, man, and you know, I mean, I got love for everybody.
I mean, we would come on, dog. We would have Booker T.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew all the white people.
Exactly.
Yet we went to a predominantly black school.
Yeah. So, exactly.
You know.
So I mean, like I say, I don't get it. You know what I mean? But
neither do I, man. And I just kind of like. You'd be surprised when people get offended. Like, I'm not gonna say offended. When people get upset about when like you having a conversation, and it's like you're having this great conversation with this person, and then you say one thing, and they just get irate about it.
Yeah, been out of shape.
So like I was talking, I said I was at a bar one day, and I said to a guy, I was like, "Hey, you ever heard of Jordan Peterson?" And the dude just like dude literally stood up out of his seat and was like, "Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He's a Marxist. He's this. He's that. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, dog, it ain't that serious.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, if you don't want to talk about it, just say I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
I mean, but you're saying all the things that everybody else is saying. So clearly, you've been reading those articles and not like open your mind. I'm like, well, let me find out what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, they don't want to find out. They don't. So a lot of people don't care.
And that's number one problem. Oh no, I don't care. And it's like, but did you hear him? Did you listen to him?
Did you listen to anything?
Right. If you give somebody a chance, maybe you should listen to them, and maybe they'd be willing to listen to you. And you still might not agree with them.
Yeah.
But you might have an open mind about things. It's like, okay, well, he's not the only one who thinks like this. Maybe I might encounter somebody else who's nice as fuck, who fucking thinks the same exact way as he does.
Yeah.
And then what happens? What, you're gonna get mad at them, and I'm not your friend anymore because you think like him. You're just like that guy.
And it's sad to say, like I say, it happens every day like that now. You lose a whole bunch of friends like that now.
I don't care, man.
It's crazy, man. But like I said, I mean, if I can't tell you what's on my mind, and you know what I mean, and we can debate about it, you know what I mean, and instead of you getting the attitude, you know what I mean,
that was kind of like was it like last year, 2 years ago when you know the race thing was a hot topic, especially on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Like you see some things come out of people and you're just kind of like, I don't know if I should even respond to this.
Yeah. See, that's why and it's like, I'm very good at you know what I mean, holding my lip sometimes, but sometimes I need to say some things. Sometimes
you do, but you know what? You know where the place isn't to do it?
On Facebook. You don't do anything like that on Facebook. I say the same thing with politics, with relationships. I mean, to me, it's just not. I mean, it's not
I can't have this conversation with you. Like, I can't get you to 100% listen to me.
Yeah.
And me explain in detail how I feel about this.
Yeah.
And maybe you might just think about it a little bit different. Like, oh, okay, I kind of see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But if I put this on Facebook, I gotta shorten this a lot because I can't type you a novel here.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna read past like 5 lines or so. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it's a paragraph, I'm definitely just going through the next one.
Not gonna lie, because I'll get past the first paragraph and then skip all the way down to the bottom, and then if it still sounds interesting, I'll go back to where I left off.
Yeah, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. But I mean, that's the way of the world now. I mean, even, you know what I mean, cats don't even try to, you know what I mean, even like out and about try to holler at girls.
Yeah.
It's all on Tinder and Plenty of Fish and shit like that. I'm like, dang, well,
I'm pretty sure you probably get hollered at a lot in the lowrider.
Well, you know what I mean? It happens.
I mean, dude, your car's orange. Your car's orange.
Yeah, I can't hide. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly.
I
They're
can't
like,
hide.
oh, look at this. I like your car.
Oh yeah, you get to, you know what I mean, the little house every now and then. But at the same time, you know what I mean, back in the day when I could just, you know what I mean, frolic like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could do that. I mean, you could just sit in parking lot pimp, you know what I'm saying, all day.
Look, have it like a Snoop Dogg commercial,
Yeah.
3-wheeling, just standing beside his car doing nothing.
But
Put
like,
a paper bag over a 40 over here. Fast food,
but
sit
yeah,
right
I mean,
here.
flick of the switch, and then, I mean, that's all it is to get them for real. But yeah, maybe you won't see that today. You know what I mean? These young kids coming up today. I mean, yeah, they don't know what to say to no girl. You know what I mean? Hit me on Instagram and we can go back and forth on it. You know what I'm saying?
What's a damn shame? You know I can't get no girls on Tinder.
Really?
Dude, I get no likes.
Man, you gotta.
Actually, you know what? I do. Just not about white girls.
You said what? None but them?
Not the white girls, dog. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I don't like black girls, but it's like I don't get along with a lot of, like, I'm not saying I don't get along. I don't have a lot in common with a lot of black people.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of gotta go by your pictures, and if your pictures don't look well rounded,
yeah,
it's probably not gonna work anyway.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
And with my unpopular opinions.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. You know,
I can't deal with you.
Yeah. I can
shit.
see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
But like I say, I mean, you gotta be who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're not you, you know what I mean, it's too exhausting trying to be somebody else.
Nah, and I'm not gonna be anybody else.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit, man.
Exactly. It don't make sense to you know what I mean. I didn't have plenty of, you know what I mean, black relationships, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my girl's Mexican. You know what I mean? She the one stole
Whole
my
different
heart.
world now.
Yeah, she stole my heart. She had me at tacos, so it was a wrap.
Bruh.
But that's probably why I'm in the situation I am, probably pre-diabetic right now. Too
many tacos, man.
Tortillas
God
come
damn.
back and get you.
Homemade tortillas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Hey, this
that's
is
where
the
it's
real
at.
deal.
That is where it's at.
This is the real deal I got at home, man.
Look, I'm
Real
telling you, this is
deal.
what you do. However, you have a target a target weight.
Target weight right now, at least, because I've dropped 40 pounds in like the last 2 years. Recently I've really been, you know what I mean, chopping on it more. Right now I'm at like I was at like 279 last time I weighed, but once I get down to about 230, that's probably my goal right now.
Yeah.
But after that, it's definitely going to more.
Drop some significant amount of weight, then you can kind of indulge in it just a little bit.
I've seen that over a summertime.
No. I didn't say the fucking you can have it every day. Okay. Yeah. Once every couple of weeks.
But see, that's how it starts, though.
No. You have your one meal. You have your one meal.
One cheat day.
No. Cheat day is not a cheat day.
Yeah.
Cheat day is a cheat meal. You never cheat the whole fucking day.
I said the whole. Yeah, that's true.
No, seriously.
That's true.
You don't cheat the fucking whole day, man. You just cheat that one meal. Yeah. Maybe have you a dessert, and that's it.
But it's almost like you can't just have like.
It's got to be up here, man.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get your mental right for it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get my mental where I was like, okay, well, I've done this. Let's try. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, just wait till you get to that point.
I ain't trying to do the Luther Vandross.
But here's the thing: if you're in the right mindset and like you're feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Like you're physically feeling good,
yeah.
And you eat that shit, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have had that. That's good. You know why? Because tomorrow you're gonna get back on your shit, and you can be like, man, yeah, I feel good, man. Yeah. You know.
And be honest with you, that's how I, you know what I mean, when I got the second job, because it's very physical.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the second job, and that's definitely gonna help me out because I'm, you know what I mean, I'm counting steps, you know what I mean, and I'm doing a little bit of everything.
You know what I'll tell you to go do? You should go work at Pepsi, dog.
Pepsi?
Yep.
Weren't you at Pepsi?
I mean, until Friday.
This past Friday?
No, up until this Friday, I'm gonna be at Pepsi.
Oh, okay. Oh, you getting out of there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. I'll be doing a lot less steps.
Is that right?
Dude, so on my average day, I'll probably do 10,000 steps.
See, that's the thing.
And I don't count my steps. It's just in my phone. It's on my phone app.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm in the second job. I'm counting over like 20,000. So I'm getting
you right there, yeah.
And then like sometimes I get you know what I mean, because I'm out there late at night. Ain't nobody really around. So shit, I'll walk out to the parking lot. Instead of walking, I'll do some lunges every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I lunge all the way to the damn truck and lunge all the way back. You know what I mean? So
look, no, I remember we had this guy at Pepsi. He would take like the 2-liter crates. He'd pick them up and he fucking like you see him like lifting them up over his head like he's
power lifter or some shit.
I forgot. God damn it, I can't even think of what is the exercise even called. Pressing it. Yeah. Like he's just pressing it like over his head and shit like as he's walking to wherever he's putting it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you doing too much, man.
But he got the mindset like, you know what?
Yeah, but now he a lot smaller because he ain't been doing shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, man, you first got here, you was a big dude. Now you just small because you ain't been lifting nothing.
Ain't been lifting them damn crates.
He been driving a forklift around the plant. That's
what happens, man. Once you start driving, that's the thing. I even thought about driving too, man. But I got a problem with like the first hour, man. I get drowsy as shit. Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
But once I stop, I can, you know what I mean, I'll drive another 4 hours or so, but I know if I'm driving, man, I'm just going to sit there and gain all that shit right back because I ain't doing nothing.
You just got to, and that's one of the things, first thing, I mean, I don't know if you figure this out yet, but, you know what I'm saying, we over 30 now.
Yeah.
So
that thing's slowing down.
We just don't eat as much.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
in a sense.
I mean, you legitimately can eat 1 meal a day, dog.
You can. And that's how it's gotten because I really don't even eat dinner anymore.
Oh, no, that's all I eat.
Like I say, you know what I mean, I got the second gig, so I might eat breakfast and lunch maybe, but dinner I won't even. I'm either too hot or just too tired.
Yeah. Damn, but, too tired to eat? Fuck that.
Yeah, man, it gets that way.
I'll fall asleep eating shit. You know man, this shit good as fuck. You know,
goddamn greasy lips and everything.
Shit, whatever was in your mouth just came back out.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. I'm like,
but like I said, you know, like you said, you over 30, everything start adding up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably on the liquor more than anything, and I know that contributes to it too. You know what I mean?
It depends on what you're drinking, really, and what you're drinking it with.
Yeah.
So if you're doing Jack and Coke, yeah,
I'm like a you know what I mean? I'm an alcoholic, so I claim it, but I really ain't an alcoholic. But at the same time, it feels like it. But
I mean, just because you don't say no to alcohol doesn't mean you're an alcoholic.
It's kind of hard to say no to it sometimes. But
I mean, if someone offers you a beer, I have no problems in saying yes.
Yeah.
You wanna feed me alcohol?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. See, that was my problem.
Can I have it all, or can I just have some? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Do I need to go to the store after I have this one?
Do I need to replace this?
Right.
Yeah.
Or do I need to just buy more because you're trying to start my day off?
Yeah, you're trying to make it a party, man.
Nah, I mean,
a party.
It's not about making a party. It's just about I don't know, relax.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I'll be the same, man. I mean, I'm really not into, you know what I mean,
getting drunk for nothing.
Getting drunk for nothing. I like to chill out and, you know what I mean, enjoy my day. You know what I'm saying? But those days is pretty over with as far as the party and shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I still throw a party every now and then. Actually, I got a cookout coming up soon. Car club cookout, yeah.
Oh.
So if you come, you know what I mean, I'll send you an invite. Make some.
I'd love to.
There's a bunch of lowriders, so you know what I mean?
Dude, I'm down.
And we at the beach.
I'm down.
So you know what I mean?
We're at
Fort Monroe.
Oh,
on Hampton side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Y'all in the hood.
We did that.
No, Buckrow Beach. That's the hood.
Yeah, that's the hood. That's the hood.
Yeah, you ever been to Buckrow Beach on a Saturday?
I've been to it every day,
bruh. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
My friend was like, she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like a little her husband was or they were actually moving to North Carolina, and they were having like a little go away thing or whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a cookout at Buckrow Beach, and I was like, oh okay. I've never been there on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And the guy showed up. I was like, ain't no white people out this bitch.
Yeah,
and her husband's white, and I'm like,
yeah, like I said, you
all right.
You in
so
the
y'all, yo, bro, they was out there getting down too, bro.
Oh yeah, especially what's that HU right there?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like on the other side of Phoebus.
Mm-hmm. So I mean,
but
they
I don't even think that's. I don't even think there's HU out there.
It wasn't that the crowd. Wasn't the crowd.
It was all. It was either family reunions or just a bunch of niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I got a couple of people stay close to that area, you know what I mean? They tell me, they hear a couple gunshots every now and then.
Dude, hold on. You ever been to is it City Center or Town Center that's in Hampton?
Yeah, right off of Mercury.
Yeah, you ever been over there on a Saturday night?
I think I have, but that was back when they first built it too.
Bruh.
Is it?
Bruh, that shit's hood as fuck. Here's the thing.
It's not like Virginia Beach Town Center?
No, it is so hood. It is so hood.
Uh-huh.
There's a cop that rides around the parking lot with his lights on, like blue lights flashing the entire time.
Oh, he's just looking to jump out.
But no, but it's that bad.
Somebody already got 2 stars like Grand Theft Auto.
Yo, yeah, they left in the orange in an orange lowrider. But
yeah.
the weekend I was there, I mean that was what 2 or 3 weekends ago, and I think somebody got shot there the weekend before
at the town center.
And I'm like, well, if a cop's got to do that, then I mean,
yeah,
y'all niggas don't know how to act out this bitch or something.
It's like that sometimes, man. I don't know. Sometimes we just can't get my people together. Sometimes,
you know, like yo, just chill, man. Everybody out here have a good time.
Yeah.
If there's a disagreement, whatever, somebody bumping you, don't get mad, man. Just fucking shake that shit off and like, yo, my bad, whatever, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Everybody out here trying to get fucking shot. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like these. It don't even pay to argue no more, man. I used to, you know what I mean. I used to go back and forth with people all the time, but it don't even pay to do that no more.
I can imagine you doing that though.
But the thing, the thing is, you had to really get me there. You know what I mean? But
I don't see it.
Yeah, that's the thing is,
I've known you for too long to see that.
True, but it's you know, man, it's only so much you can take. You know what I mean? And I like I said, I done held back a lot, and that just sometimes ain't what to do.
Yeah,
you gotta let people know nowadays, man.
I think my problem is I'm not first one to swing.
No, I'm not. Neither am I. I'll talk a motherfucker down before, you know what I mean. I want to throw some hands with you, but. Well, these young cats, they ain't trying to talk.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you get in a situation where it's just like, yo, you ain't even got to say nothing, but you probably should be the first one to swing because they're gonna swing on you first. Or they think they're gonna swing on you first.
Yeah, when you see the demeanor, you know what I mean. You see the, you know what I mean, the hands, you know what I mean, held up.
Yeah,
you know something about to go down.
It's like, nah, I'm gonna kick you straight in your dick. Like I'm not talking about a upward kick to the dick. No, I'm gonna straight kick you to the dick, dog. Like nigga, I ride bikes.
Yeah.
So,
you got the calves and yeah.
I got enough leg for you.
Damn right, man.
I leg day every day.
There you go.
Pulling Pepsi pallets, all that shit.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, you gotta put some license on.
That's all I got. Either that, or I'm gonna straight kick you to the leg, dog.
Yeah,
because ain't no way gonna take that either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the only you can only do that for so long, man. I was watching that on UFC the other day. Dude.
Whoo.
Beat the shit out of somebody's legs. I mean, I'm talking about the next day on crutches, shit swollen and black and blue.
I was actually listening to Joe Rogan today, and they were talking about he was talking to another fighter, and they were talking about like doing like leg kicks and shit like that. And he was like, dude got a leg kick like just a handful of times. He was like, dude, it took him 3 weeks to recover.
That's probably that cat Uriah Faber. I think I was watching the video the other day of that cat.
Okay.
But he was probably on crutches for a little while. So yeah, if you get your legs up like them, like what's his name, Van Damme, kicking bamboo trees and Bloodsport or something.
Yo, that's for real though.
Yeah.
You ever seen the videos?
I watched the Thai cats, man, and they legs is lethal.
You ever seen the ones where the dude kicks kicks and breaks the baseball bats?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yo, that shit makes my shins hurt, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, oh.
I was watching a girl, I don't know where she was from, but she was like kicking like a brick on a bamboo tree, breaking the brick.
God
like,
damn.
What the hell?
Here
I am getting out a backhoe and actually scraping my shit. I'm like, oh shit, I need to go home. I need to put this leave in.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you the worst shin injury I had like in the last couple of years is I was drunk. And
that's usually how it always starts.
Yo, bro, I tried to get in the shower. I don't even know why. But I slipped. So it was like the regular bathtub, but it had like the shower doors.
Yeah.
That open and whatever, and it's got like the slide in the bottom.
Oh, didn't see that.
Yo, well, no, I slipped. As I was like trying to get in, I slipped and smacked my shin right on that bitch.
Oh,
dude, that shit hurt. That shit hurt that day, and the next day when I woke up.
I'm pretty
hungover. Shin hurt like a motherfucker.
It ain't break nothing. The way that shit is nowadays, man.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine if you can put just a little pressure on somebody's shins.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll sacrifice mine to fuck yours up.
True. Because
I'll take the knees out, dog.
And then you take knees out, fight's over.
Yeah, straight kick front kick somebody in the knee. Yeah, they're done. They're not even gonna get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because hopefully you kick that shit behind them. Mm-hmm. So
do like a chicken, almost like a chicken look.
Yup. Yo, my man over here on the ground with his leg backwards.
Damn right.
And guess what? I'm gone.
Damn right. Hey,
fuck your hospital bills, nigga.
You ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah, literally. You can't run no more.
But it's like that now, man. Like, it don't pay to argue no more.
Nah.
Because I hate to see anybody.
I just try to avoid it in general, man. Like I don't give a fuck about your problems.
Yeah.
If I accidentally elbow you and like, you know what I'm saying, I apologize, whatever. Like I'm here trying to elbow people on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dog, what the fuck?
Here comes Steppin' Larry.
If I spill your drink, I'll buy you another drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't clean your shoes off for you.
Yeah.
I ain't your bitch, but like I'll buy you another drink because
exactly.
I knocked the shit out your hand. But, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't here to do that shit on purpose. I'm here to have a good time, not buy other people drinks and I knock that shit out their Come on, man, fuck.
Go down here and take me about $40 so I can buy some beers for these cats. I'm about to
buy that dude a drink. Cause that yeah. I wanna holler at you. I'm gonna have to drink out your hand, nigga.
Yeah, it gets crazy, man. But like I say, it is what it is.
Well, it's good that the lowrider community ain't like that.
No, definitely ain't that. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff too, but you know, because in the lowrider, you got a lot of ex-gangsters too, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
after motherfuckers start having kids, you let that shit go.
Well, I figured, I mean, if you're in the car community and you've done your time and whatnot, they just kind of like that. Like clearly, your passion is going into something else.
Yeah.
So you're not about that life no more.
And honestly, it's if you never watched or know anything about lowriding, one show or one you can find it on YouTube or whatever, but it's called Sunday Driver. Mm-hmm. And it's dealing with a predominantly, I think at the time it was predominantly black, but Majestic Car Club, and that's still a big car club today.
Yeah.
And
Street Dreams.
Yeah. Now that's we definitely gonna be around for a while. but this was back like when it actually started. You know what I mean? Lowrider actually started. But if you get a chance, you need to check out Sunday Driver because it teaches you a lot about the culture.
Yeah.
About even with like gang members, you know what I mean? They would come together, but they would never, you know what I mean, get on that gang shit while lowriding was taking place.
Right.
Cruising, all that stuff stayed, you know what I mean, at a quits.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Yeah, like I say, it's something to watch if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
If you've never seen nothing, it's cool as hell because you get to see some fly ass cars, and you know what I mean. Like I say, it's something that it's a must watch if you are a lowrider. You know what I'm saying? It's something because the thing about it is still this probably took back in the 90s, but it's still cars riding around. There's still cars from that video that's riding around today.
You know what? You know what iconic car sticks out of my mind? Actually,
what was that?
The if I remember, I think it was black. The Raiders 6'4" Impala.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Dude, that car was in Lowrider magazine in like 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
I made this collage of cars, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like some of the cars that on that collage from 99, 2000, whatever, still around now.
Exactly, and it trips you out when you see them.
Yeah.
Like when I went over to Vegas, I seen a lot of stuff that I seen in Lowrider magazine. I'm like, whoa.
Yo.
But once you get on it, it's like, damn, it's a whole lot of stuff you didn't see.
Well, I mean, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, a picture, you know.
And then too, it's a lot. I mean, a lot of it. You know what I mean? Once it gets in the Lowrider magazine, I think that's like you did what you need to do. And I see a lot of that stuff get sold off. It goes overseas or goes to the East Coast or whatever.
Yeah.
And and like you say, they buy the car and they revamp it and they do something else. It's like, I mean, you got to, because if not, you're gonna be driving somebody else's car. Like if I was to sell my car right now, that's always gonna be Jam's car. I don't know who the fuck driving it, but I seen Jam's car.
Yeah.
Out in Chesapeake somewhere.
Dude, and that's kind of how I feel about like when people sell modified cars now. It's just like you bought that car, but that's still
you gotta change it somehow. I don't care if you change the rims or
But like,
paint.
I'll give you a prime example, and I really hate to do this. So like, my friend Keenan that owns All Aspects, when he sold his twin turbo Subaru, like, dog, you can't take a name off that car. No. You can't paint it. What other twin turbo Subaru is there out there? None. Yeah, you could paint a different color, but it still look like Keenan's car, dog.
Yeah. It's always going to be that way.
And then people are going to ask, yo, did you get that car from Keenan?
And then it's going to get to them so bad, they were like, you know what, I got to get rid of this car.
Right.
And then that's what I say is it go to so many owners.
And especially with social media now. People like, when I had the zombie car.
Mm-hmm. That was the only one I've ever seen like that. Ever.
I don't think there's anybody else dumb enough to do it. But like people from California are on my Instagram. Like, I don't know, y'all never even seen this car, have you? Like, maybe you visited here one day and saw it, whatever. But I mean, I was no stranger to drive that car wherever. Yeah. So it went from Kentucky to I was in Maryland all the time. Wow. I drove it to Georgia a few times. So like it wasn't that car just stayed in this area and that was it.
No, Cat's seen that.
Yeah. So
like you remember that shit when.
It was no. What's funny is how many times people would hit me up and be like, "Yo, so my boy followed you today." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And actually, I was in Maryland one day. I was actually going to my friend's house, and one of his friends took a picture of my car and was like, "Yeah." They were talking some military stuff or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah," and something about this car, blah blah. And he was actually that dude's on his way to my house right
now. Yeah. But it trips you out because, like, you don't even realize people really be watching it like that. And then next thing you see it pop up. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, you on Google, you searching yada yada, like Miller Life cans. And then the shit pop up on your Facebook feed. You know what I mean? It's like, well, fuck.
Google Zombie Jetta.
Zombie Jetta, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see it. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's on there. I know it is. But I'm pretty sure you get the same thing, too, in your car.
Yo,
people are always looking.
What tripped me out is like I just Googled, you know what I mean, 87 LS Monte Carlo lowrider, and I see my shit pop up there on Google. Yeah. So at the time I was like, how the fuck?
I didn't even post that shit.
I didn't post that shit, but I'm like, how the hell that shit get up there? But I mean, that shit was the coolest thing in the world to me. Yeah. When I seen it,
it make you feel good.
Hell
like, damn.
Yeah, like, am I doing it like that?
Right. Like, damn, I'm gonna be doing shit right if I can Google my own shit.
Yeah, man. And I mean. Just you know what I mean, it don't matter what it is, as long as it's something like you made and it's custom and you feel like, you know what I mean, this is the shit. Yeah. It don't matter, man. It should have popped up everywhere. I mean, I done seen my shit in a couple magazines. I mean, never the centerfold or nothing.
Oh, no. But you get into the random pictures.
But you be seeing me in the back, like, oh, there you go, right there in the back. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, but the thing is, like, oh, if you saw it, there's a couple thousand people that saw it too.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So I mean, it's all. I mean, as long as you're doing what you do, man, that's all you got. That's what you got to enjoy. Yeah. That's where it's at.
I don't enjoy the car stuff as much, especially like, you know, when I don't have time for it much anymore. I'm trying to get my own shit together. Yeah. So like, it's kind of like putting the car stuff on the back burner and just. Like, I just want to finish the TDI that I got now, really, and I just want to be like, done. I literally just want to be able to get in it and drive it. Like, okay, fix it every now and again, but that's why I got the Saab. That's gonna be the daily. Yeah. So that's
how it is with me, man. I mean, I tell anybody that's getting into this game, it's like, you got to build this around your life. You can't, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people get into it and they want to build their life around lowriding or around import cars or whatever, mini trucking or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, it ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out because reality don't kick in, and you know what I mean. Reality's gonna kick in.
I mean, it's a money pit.
Yeah, it's a money pit, and believe me, I mean, coming from, I stayed with my parents for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I stacked up a nice piece of chain. You know what I'm saying? I found lowriding and I watched that shit dwindle. Gone. I'm like, man, if I can just go back a couple years and get that money back, that would be awesome. But at the same time, you know what I mean, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be because I learned from a lesson. Yeah. You know what I mean, you can't go out and just take off to, you know what I mean, Maryland and Georgia just when you want to all the time and just put money. Because in my mind, it was just like, you know what I mean, do I want this or do I need to pay these bills? You know what? I'm going to have fun.
But you know what? You can't pay for experience.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah, you paid money to go to that experience, but guess what? Like, it wasn't even the money doesn't even matter at that point.
No,
because I went to this car show, I did this, I saw this.
Oh yeah, and
I can't.
You can't. You know, I love everything that I take. Everything that I saw, everything that inspired me more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But at the same time, I was like, man, I wish I got that money back.
No, you don't. But
like I said,
you probably would have been.
I'm where I am right now. I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
I'm right here because I learned my lesson. I can get that. I can get money back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just gotta.
Gotta work harder.
Yeah, gotta work harder. And that's what I'm doing now.
But I see a lot of people when they like, hey, I regret that, and it's like, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there are things that happen in life when you're just kind of like, yeah, like that's you could have lived life without that situation.
Yeah.
Whether it was something you got yourself into or whether it was just something that just happened. Like, I mean, okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
That didn't need to happen to you.
Uh-huh.
But for everything else that most people quote unquote regret,
mm-hmm.
like, dog, it's experience, man. You can't. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a great experience, or it wasn't a good experience at all, but that's life, man.
Yeah, that's life.
And if you live life and that's just easy as fuck, then what happens when it does get hard?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be in a fucking pickle.
Right. I mean, man, enough people got problems they got to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
Depression, anxiety.
Oh man, and it's
all
crazy.
that shit.
And it's like that stuff is like it's just like I don't know if it goes back into the social media too, but like it's like really bad out there now for the youth for us. Depression and
I think that's something that people just kind of swept under the rug at first, though.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, they get it better. You know what I mean? Even I said the same thing sometimes, but you know what I mean? You never know what people going through.
No,
you never know what people. And a good example of that was even with Brian Dawkins, used to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. He came out and told him how he was depressed and how he was planning to kill himself and make sure his wife get all the money or whatever. But it's a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You got everything in the world.
Yeah. But
you never know what's going through people's mind. Even with what's his name, the comedian just passed away. He killed himself. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, God damn it, man!
I can't remember his name either, man. But Robin Williams?
Yeah,
Robin Williams.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I would have never thought that.
Yeah, he dealt with a lot of shit though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And I mean, you gotta think. A lot of people, a lot of celebrities, the first things the number one thing that a lot of them do deal with, drugs.
Yeah.
It's so easily accessible to them that they don't even have to look for it. No. They probably just come to them and say, hey, you want to buy something? And it's just like,
it ain't even got to buy. Let me just give you this.
Right.
And let's have a good time.
Hey, man, just hold on to this, man. Just in case, you know what I'm saying, you need some extra energy, just take this Coke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's usually the number one thing they deal with. And then on top of that, the stresses of being a celebrity.
Yeah.
You can't just go out and do shit like you would normally.
Nah, I can imagine that too. I thought about with like Richard Sherman. I think he had a Cam Chancellor had a get together in one of some of the Seattle Seahawks, and he declined a lot of autographs. But at the same time, I was like, well, he's kind of an asshole on TV. He might just be an asshole. But at the same time, you got
can do that deal with 1,000
people coming at you at the same time.
I mean,
you're just out there trying to have fun,
right? Even then, like you figure for the celebrities that have families, of course, like they don't bring their family into the whole celebrity life, but they might be out with their family, and then like you got these brave people who will literally go up to them while they're eating and be like, "Yo, can you sign something for me?" And they're like, "Dog, I got food in my mouth."
Exactly. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm here eating with my kids, and you know what I'm saying. The kids probably looking at them like, we just trying to eat with our dad.
Exactly.
And you over here being a fucking asshole, wanting them to sign a fucking jersey or some shit.
That's why I say you gotta say it sometimes. You can't just hold it back sometimes.
Right.
But then you're gonna be that asshole, especially if you're a celebrity. You probably paparazzi already got you.
Paparazzi's gonna get you regardless.
Yeah.
But when people are literally disturbing your life, asking for an autograph, it's just like you couldn't wait until I was done.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying, or maybe this isn't a good time.
Yeah. It tripped me out when Dave Chappelle said he was he was at Disney World. He was like, "I'm rich, bitch." He's like, "Can you not call me a bitch in front of my kids?" Well, it's crazy out there sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, I just think people. I'll tell you this. This was my one celebrity moment or whatever. So when I had the zombie car, I was sitting in a Food Line parking lot, work uniform and everything, and my manager was on the phone and she's talking to me, and I'm watching this guy. He's like walking around. He's walking past my car a few times.
Yeah,
I'm still on the phone, and as I'm like, the window's cracked or whatever, car's running, the AC's on, and I just have the window cracked just a little bit, and he comes up to me and he just starts talking, and I'm like.
Oh, why are you on the phone?
Like I literally just look at him and I'm like, dude, I'm on the phone, man.
Yeah.
I can't listen to you and her at the same. Don't go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as a celebrity,
you can just only imagine, man. That's everywhere you go.
Probably every day.
Every day.
I mean, it's different than you like, yo, what's up, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Other than like, yo, Joe Rogan, can we take a selfie together? Come on, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I can understand it now, you know what I mean? Looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
It comes with the fame, yo.
So I'm sure you get a lot of that too.
Man, it's crazy because it's to the point a lot of people know of me.
Yeah.
Don't really know me, but and like you ride around like, hey, what up, Jam? And they be like, yo, and they be like, you know him? I'm like, no, not really. I'm not sure. I mean, I probably met him before, but
yeah,
it gets crazy because like I'm like, I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? Like I
wanna, bruh.
They catch you in the grocery store, but like, hey, what's going on, man? I remember, you know, what I mean, I was kicking it at the car show. I was like, yeah, you were what's your name again? And
right.
I'm not already horrible with names anyway, so
you know why? I just talked to someone about this. Because when someone tells you the name for the first time, you're probably not listening.
Yeah, you're not. See, and I got real good because I got to say it at least 3 times for me to burn it into my memory.
Need them to say it 3 times.
No, I got to say it to myself.
I need them to say it 3 times.
I needed the echo in my brain, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What the name was.
And the first time is either, hey, how you doing? And just, your mind is just not there. So whatever they says in one ear, not the next. Other than if it's like something you're like, huh? Your name's what? Who? Okay. That's
then they
a
come
very
out with
unique
something
name.
Crazy like Facundo. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna remember this shit?
My name is Matumbo.
But yeah, it's like that sometimes, man. I mean, everybody's seen that orange car, so I mean, it's kind of got its own little fame because I done a couple videos too. You know what I mean? So
yeah. It
ain't about me getting it. I just want to get the car in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can care less. But
yeah. You just want to see your shit in the video.
Yeah, I just want to see the shit in the video. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's crazy because like people they really watch that shit, man.
Yeah.
I think we did one back in the day with Family, and to me that was like the mecca of doing a video. This is the shit, and then I got the show out in it. What?
Yeah.
So when I mean going back, I still go back, throw that up there on Throwback Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? Just to.
I didn't even see that.
I gotta.
Yeah, you need to post that again so I can see that.
I'm gonna do that this Thursday.
Good. Make sure you tag me in it.
I'll tag you in it.
Tag me in it so I can make sure I see that.
Damn right. We gonna make it happen. But I mean, as far as low riding, I had a dream about it. You know what I mean? I always said I wasn't gonna have one. I started out with bicycles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Low rider bicycles. I still got one of them. You know what I mean? I probably spent a nice little piece of change of that too back in the day.
This ain't cheap, dog.
Hell no. When you get the all chrome and twisted stuff and all this, you know what I mean? It add up. But I started out with bicycles, and I seen the effect when I pulled this chrome clean ass fucking bicycle out, riding down the street, and Cass was like, "Damn, where you get that from?"
Did you have a tricycle or was it an actual bicycle?
I had 2 of them. I had a trike and a regular one.
Oh, matching?
Pretty much. It was all both chrome, twisted, and everything. But I seen the reaction from that, and I was already looking into low rides, like I watching Snoop Dogg videos and shit like that.
Yeah.
I just always wanted to make a car do something it won't supposed to do.
Right.
And that was the shit for me to do. So, like I said, I was looking for like a 78 model after training day 2. And I said, this is definitely going to happen. I found that one. I said, yeah, this is going down. Got that first set of 13s. You couldn't tell me shit, man. You couldn't tell me shit.
God damn.
But,
that's living a life, though.
Yeah, like I said.
I mean, you figure you live in a lifestyle that people see, and it's like they dream of it when they see it, and they kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
But then
when you
they
see it home,
and
you see it like me. Back when I first got juiced up, I mean, you didn't catch me on all four wheels. You didn't catch me on all four wheels, bro. Yeah, I mean when you bring something that different to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People remember that shit.
It's like having your first fast car.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you're not gonna be. There's no way that I'm gonna half throttle this car anywhere. Like, come on, man, you gotta keep putting tires on it because you just can't keep your foot off the fucking pedal.
Yeah.
And then like you just get to the point where you're just like, maybe going fast ain't all that worth. It's not worth it, you know.
But see, I came from a family that, you know, I mean, we drag race back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody.
You and your brother used to drag race bikes, right?
Well, I didn't. You know what I mean?
Your brother did.
My brother and my older brother, they used to. Even all my brothers race for real, but they want to go fast.
Yeah,
they still do. You know what I mean? Whether it's RC cars, they got RC cars going 100 mile an hour. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
It's like I never really wanted to go fast, man. I just want to cruise.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's the way it is now, man. Like, everybody still wants to go fast, wants to ride motorcycles, this and that. I just want to cruise, man.
That's funny.
That's all I want to do.
It's funny because you and Corey's demeanor, Corey Clark.
Yeah,
y'all's demeanors are like a lot alike. Y'all pretty much kind of like laid back, pretty quiet, unless y'all really know you type thing. But that nigga's got a Hayabusa.
Yeah, he got a Busa, and he ain't scared. He ain't scared to squeeze it.
I mean, yo, he's like 5'6", 5'7".
But see, perfect size for it, because that bike gonna do everything.
Big bike though.
It's gonna do everything it needs to do with that small person on it.
But here's the thing, he's a 600 size person.
Yeah.
He is not a Hayabusa size person.
Yeah.
Your
maybe
Hayabusa,
1,000.
Your Hayabusa is like Corey.
Yeah.
No, Steve. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve would probably look. He would probably fit better on the Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Corey's like a small dude.
Yeah.
Bike.
But see, like, even with Steve, I mean, I remember him coming by back in the day. You know what I mean? Because him and my older brother went to school together. Yeah. And me and Corey went to school together. And
I was in class with y'all. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I remember him coming, Steve coming by the house all the time, and you know, I mean, he used to come by with that Nova and light the fucking street up every time. You know what I mean? And the same thing with my brother. He would go down there with Blazer and do the same shit. They would battle back and forth. I don't ever think they locked him up though. But Corey, he was always that cool cat. You know what I mean? He was always chill in the back. You know what I'm saying? But
and he still ain't finished that Mustang.
I don't think he's. I want to ask some questions on it, but at the same time, like, you get tired of
10 years running, dog.
I mean, it's not that I get tired. It's just like I know he get tired hearing like when the Mustang coming out.
Nah, so I gotta keep talking shit to him.
Yeah,
like, bro, like, come on, man. It's been 10 years. Like, what are you doing with it? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Last time I talked to him, he was like, "Oh man, I switched standalones. I was gonna run." I'm like, "But is the motor in the car yet? Did you get it running?"
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like that, baby. It's the same thing with lowrider, man. You see Cassie, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do this and do this next year and do that. Come back next year, motherfucker still sitting on that goddamn tarp in the driveway.
Ain't been
grass
touched.
Growing around that motherfucker. But like I say, reality will kick in on you though.
I don't know, man. I mean,
some of it is procrastination, but
we all know those straight up bullshitters.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I got all these plans, and then next thing you know, they sell the car, and you're like,
what happened?
Plans.
I got this one coming up now. That's a new plan.
Right. And then, of course, you look at them. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. So when you actually finish that plan or get at least halfway done, then only then will we talk about it again.
There you go. I
don't want to hear nothing about it because you ain't about shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes.
Wasting my time hyping me up.
Yeah. I got super hype over it.
Like, damn, like, you make me want to do shit in my car. Like, yeah, you gonna end up doing some shit in your car, but he over here, he ain't done shit. Like, yo, you pull that motor out yet? Nah, dog. Nah, dog, I'm waiting on so-and-so. You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. You gotta go ahead and hop in it, man.
Yeah, you waiting on another bullshitter to help you? Bullshitters to help bullshitters? Right. That works out very well.
Hamburger.
It's a sloppy ass hamburger. It's a slider.
But it's like that, man. Like I say, you got to do it you got to build it around life, man. Like I say,
I think, yeah, and especially like we were talking paint, and whatever. Like, I mean, your You've had that car for a long time.
Yeah.
That car set outside for a long time.
Exactly.
And the paint still pop.
Yeah, it still dance when it needs to, but it needs some revamping. And
when a real paint job, I'm not saying your shit ain't real, but when you get that paint job,
really want,
the one you really want, that shit ain't sitting outside. I'm not gonna drive it all the time. Definitely ain't gonna drive it in the rain. She gonna stay detailed under a car cover on jack stands in the garage.
Yeah, but I'm tight. I'm a tight. Even if I did do that all that work, I'm still gonna drive it. I can't. I mean, it's alright to have a trailer queen, but
not as a trailer queen, but just something that's like you don't drive it because you appreciate what you've put into it.
Yeah,
and of course you want to minimize the amount of damage that can happen to a rock chips. You know what I'm saying? Weather, shit like that. At the same time, it's just like, nah, I want to be able to appreciate every time I drive it.
Exactly.
And be able to like, yo, nah, it's my Sunday car. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to drive that bitch, but no.
Yeah.
We gonna wait till tomorrow.
Oh, believe me, it's hard to get out sometimes. Like even right now, I mean, I got it. You know what I mean? Pretty much, all I need to do is put some fuel in it. It's probably gonna go to work tomorrow. It's probably gonna go to work tomorrow, and you know what I mean. Like I said, I just don't like to drive it as much as I did.
Yeah,
but it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah,
it's once you get going, and especially like I said, if you get that thumbs up or that kid. I caught a reckless driving ticket behind this kid before, man. I'm sitting at the light and he just sitting there in the windowsill looking at the car. I'm like, oh, I gotta give it to him out this light. So as soon as that light turned green, I lick it 2 times, get the tires just barely off the ground.
Yeah.
And he ride past, with the thumbs up. I look in the mirror and goddamn lights on. I said, damn.
Look, I see you tell the cops, look, man, kid was in the car. What would you do?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't. Bullshit, you lying ass motherfucker.
And you'd be surprised how many times I've gotten out a ticket. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly did the rights got me.
Yeah.
But he still let me off, man. I'm like,
because you ain't driving a Honda, dog.
Yeah, I do. I will say I have more problems in that Toyota Celica than I
really?
Had. Yeah.
It's a fucking Celica.
But see, that was back when like the you know what I mean, the pipes came out and it was loud.
Bruh, it's a fucking Celica.
But I'm saying once you riding on the street with everything factory, that's the only thing you hear, they gonna fuck with you. Especially if you're in the beach.
Dog. I got an exhaust ticket because of somebody else's exhaust.
See what I'm saying?
My friend was in front of me, no muffler. I had
they just see the pipe.
Well, I had that marked the Burgundy Jetta.
Okay.
When it had the 8 valve still in it.
Uh-huh.
And it had a VR6 muffler, which is big as shit.
Yeah.
And it had chrome tips.
Yeah.
He pulled me over and was like, your exhaust is in the factory. How the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a 1990 Jetta? That's
what I'm saying. And like, if it's something different, I had this cop ride all the way around me. I think he did a full circle around me while I'm in traffic.
Yeah.
Just to find something, you know what I mean, other than the pipe. But that's the only thing he pulled me over because I'm riding beside everything, you know what I mean, it's got this factory.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to hear me.
In Virginia Beach?
In Virginia Beach. Damn. But see, you put that like, I say the same thing when I hear like a Harley. You can literally hear them 8 mile away.
Yeah.
But you can't hear my shit for 3 blocks.
So Harley wrote a letter. I don't know if they wrote it to like all states or like legislators, like whoever they wrote this letter to. Mm-hmm. But basically they were saying the exhaust is loud as a quote unquote safety feature. Mm-hmm. So people can hear you and they don't have to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's bullshit.
Yeah,
because if I'm getting on the internet, and I had it happen. Actually, you know what? No, this is a testimony for actually hearing pipes. Mm-hmm. Dude, I did not see this dude, but I heard him. So like, I had to do a little extra looking, and I finally saw him, and I'm like, okay, I can get over. But if I didn't hear the dude, I never would have known he was even there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have hit him when I got over, but it's just the fact that, like, what if if it wasn't me, somebody just got over 2 lanes over and would have just straight knocked this dude off his bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, sometimes, them should be loud as fuck.
And they gun that shit right beside you. Shit, especially when you're in a tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a wrap, man.
Bro, when I had the fucking Kawasaki, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you heard the exhaust everywhere because I fuck it, man. I got side pipes, dog. They come out the side, you know? Yeah. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, exactly. You did. But it was just like, you know what I mean? I probably got more trouble with that Toyota Celica than, you know what I mean? I've gotten with this one. That's clearly
But here's the thing, like but in that car, that's one of those cars like you have to do something to get yourself in trouble. They ain't gonna just pull you over for nothing.
But see, that's
maybe not in Virginia Beach.
Yeah,
but
Virginia
anywhere
Beach,
else,
you hit that strip, man. They drop out like I say, the 2 stars, them motherfuckers dropping out the trees with horses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they come out with a fucking tank and shit.
Hey, that shit is intimidating as hell. You got a goddamn purebred in your window, breathing on your interior and shit.
Man, you know what gets me is I remember somebody told me they asked a cop like about their window tint, and they're like, "Oh, well, there's a dog in the back. Dogs got fucking eyelids.
Yeah.
When the fuck do they don't get in the sun? That nigga needs some vitamin D too.
They ride that tip for a reason too, man.
I'm like, oh, so y'all can get away with it.
Come get you, man.
Right. I don't like around here. It's like Virginia Beach cops get the most disrespect because of that shit.
Yeah, because it's
like y'all so damn petty.
It's petty as hell. Because like I know y'all got this stuff at home too. Ain't no way. Every time I got pulled over. Oh yeah, I got this. You know what I mean, Hemi Cool at home or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all here fucking up just like we is.
I know.
I mean, we ain't fucking up, but you know what I mean, we just out here cruising.
Yeah, and then you get that rookie who want to write you a ticket for everything.
Exactly.
Oh well, these tires aren't wide enough for these wheels. You got a belt sticking out. I got a ticket for inadequate tread depth in Virginia Beach.
Really? Wow. That's going too far right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Too far. See,
that's why I don't really like fucking around out there.
I don't. That's why I was like, when you asked me, like, I asked you where you stay at, I'm like, I hope this one was out.
I can't afford to live out there, nigga. Shit.
But especially riding dolo. Well, maybe on a Sunday might not be too bad, but especially on like a Monday or Tuesday, just random shit, and you just see a random lowrider come through after. You know what I mean? 5 o'clock traffic.
The only thought in my mind, the fuck is this nigga?
You know damn well I still got like a sore thumb.
Look, you like this random ass car right through. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Exactly. That's like I'm creeping through a dead end street. You know what I mean? You going by your house, like, hold up.
I know, right?
You don't live nowhere around here. I ain't never seen this before.
Right, and you're not looking around like you know where you going.
Exactly.
Nigga, you don't know where you going.
And I turned into the Ricky cop. Sir, what you doing around here?
Well, sir, I was just making a U-turn. I turned down the wrong street here. I was supposed to be to the street adjacent to this one.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, sir, I would like to be on my way.
Exactly.
I'm on a timely schedule.
Exactly. But yeah, you know what I mean, like I said, I can't hide. And I know if anybody else got something, anything. You know
I mean, but you got your car's orange, dog.
Yeah, so I said I can't hide, man.
No, you can't.
And it was almost, before I painted it orange, it was almost yellow, and I was like, that was I said I just wanted to be seen from space.
No, it would not be the same thing though.
I've seen them yellow though, and it kind of. I don't know. I've seen them all colors, man. But
like, what kind of yellow we talking? We talking like a
not Evo
8 yellow, like that kind of. There's nothing yellow in here.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to say what kind of yellow. I had to, you know what I mean? It's so many shades.
Remember that Evo that Angelo had?
Yeah,
that kind of yellow,
something like that.
Okay,
something like that.
So
I thought about him the other day. That's crazy.
Yellow Evo 8. He had his birthday party last weekend.
Oh yeah, was that the Hawaiian thing one?
Yeah,
the luau. Yeah, I seen some pictures of it.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fucking food.
Oh really? Well,
yeah.
That's a luau for you. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's good food though. The dude Tyler made some barbecue, and he said I forgot what he marinated it with sriracha in it.
Really?
Dude, that shit was fucking good.
Wow.
Like that's.
Well, you could do barbecue any kind of way. That's.
But nigga, that shit was good. Oh shit. Like I got a to-go plate, and I definitely got a bunch of that.
Just give you a plate of that.
Yo, you know what's good too?
Yeah.
If you make eggs.
Yeah.
If you got you got your take-home plate of fucking get you a spoonful of barbecue.
Yeah.
Throw it in with the eggs.
While you cook it or afterwards?
While you cook it.
Really?
I mean, you gotta warm it up anyway.
Yeah.
So while you cooking, you know what I'm saying, get it up in there, get the egg and the barbecue mixed together. Dude, that shit's so fucking good.
Maybe that's why I do a meatloaf and I put I put the egg in it and I put a little barbecue sauce in it too. That might be why it comes out.
Oh, the barbecue sauce on the meatloaf was bad.
That shit. I'm talking about why you like in the meat while you mix it.
Yeah.
That shit is like amazing.
So I made that quote unquote meatloaf cake. It looks sloppy as fuck, but whatever.
Yeah.
So the way you cook that is I didn't use enough barbecue sauce, and it called for like 5 pounds of ground beef. Or I use turkey instead of beef.
I do too.
So it was like I poured like a whole bottle of barbecue sauce, like not like a small bottle.
Okay, I'm about to say
in it, and then it's like, no, you cook it with the barbecue sauce, and then you're supposed to like when you're mixing it together, put more in.
Really,
nigga, I used 2. I think I used a bottle and a half. Wasn't enough. Like this shit could have used more barbecue sauce. It was still good, but it could have used a lot more barbecue sauce.
Wow. Yeah. I guess it's all in how you cook it, because like I've done it on the pan, and it came out that great. But once you get it in that actual loaf, bowl, where it all cooks everything, that shit's amazing. And
the thing with the turkey too is like it gets like the water and shit comes out, so you gotta drain that shit and put it back in. Yeah. So I had to do that like twice.
Yeah. But like I say, I mean, when you do it a couple times, you master that shit. That shit comes out amazing.
See, and then the frosting, you're supposed to use like mashed potatoes, so I use sweet potatoes.
We still talking. Yeah, it's a cake. Okay, yeah.
But it's called an April Fool's cake.
Really?
Well, you make it with meatloaf, and you can like there's some pictures of it on like Pinterest and shit. It looks like a legit cake.
I'm looking for it.
You just don't use white potatoes, dog.
White potatoes?
Yeah, you can't.
So what you
too starchy?
Well, I can't. I gotta stay away from potatoes.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta stay.
But here, so like on the paleo diet,
you
could do sweet potatoes.
You ever done the cauliflower mashed potatoes?
No.
Yo.
I mean, I've heard of cauliflower rice. I didn't know about
no, you can make it's cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. There ain't no potato in it. But we did that we did that probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man, fucking stupid.
If you got time and you want to do the prep work for this bullshit, but if you
prep everything. If you ain't seen my Instagram, I prep everything.
I'm on your Instagram. I just never. I gotta look on there again.
My fruit salads and shit like that. I'll be fucking it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about designs and everything, bro. I'm about to put this shit out on Craigslist.
Oh damn!
I'm gonna sling these bitches out the house.
Are you fancy as fuck?
Damn right.
All right. You should start your own Pinterest then.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's gonna be that way, man.
Mebane's meat.
That might get misconstrued.
Just be like all meatloaf posts. But
so with that Mebane meat though, yo,
Mebane meat, bro.
Yeah, that might get
have a picture of you shirtless and
that might send you somewhere else on Google.
Across your stomach.
That'll send you somewhere else.
Yeah, but what was I about to say? Fuck, we're talking about meatloaf.
Pinterest, something. I forgot what we was talking about.
Fuck, man, I don't even remember.
I'm trying to go home and look up this damn meatloaf cake now.
Oh shit! I mean, we can look that shit out right quick.
Get it done.
But they call it April Fool's cake.
Yeah, because
a lot of people make them to make it look like an actual cake, and some of them actually do. And I was actually real surprised. I'm like they use the little. The bags you put the frosting in or whatever, and it comes out.
Oh,
like,
to squeeze it out.
Like, people were doing that shit, and like you throw peas on top and kind of like design it up.
Yeah, I imagine it's just like anything else. They're gonna find a way to make it pop.
There we go. There's one right there.
Make it happen. Oh fucking yeah! I can't even tell. That looks just like carrot cake for real.
See,
just like carrot cake. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna have me
do that shit up, and it's real dense too.
Yeah.
So like you have one slice and bro, that's it. You good?
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
That is crazy though. That looks magically delicious.
And yeah, I need to get back on my meatloaf challenge, man. I haven't posted anything in a while on it.
Oh, okay.
But I was kind of happy that I got some foodie followers, like some local.
Yeah, I got to say, yeah, I got the same thing going on, man. It's crazy, like. All it takes is a little time, man.
Yeah,
just do something.
And I wrote some reviews, and actually, I think it was No Frill was like, "This is the funniest review that we've ever gotten." I'm like, I mean, I didn't think it was all that funny, but okay.
Okay.
But speaking of that, like I saw a like on the Facebook events or whatever that the Funny Bone is doing like comedy classes. Like they're doing like a comedy class and it's free.
Really?
And I kind of thought about like going to it and seeing.
You try it, man.
I don't know. I don't think I'm that funny.
like they say, I don't know if you know what I mean, a lot of comedians, they go through a lot of shit in life, so that's what they talk about. But
I don't think it's necessarily that. But I think with those people, it's like even if you go through a lot in life, or rather you just have like a different way of thinking about it. And like I have a different way of thinking of things. Mm-hmm. I sent a snapshot of this. Well, and the bad thing is this wasn't funny to this other person who saw it. Yeah. But it was a snapshot and of like a quick Instagram conversation. A guy was trying to replace his starter, and I said, I forgot what the post was, whatever. Yeah. I referenced it, and like, you know, the whole Charlottesville thing. It was like, Jews will not replace us. And I put in quotations, you will not replace us. Yeah. And then like a couple comments like 2 comments down, the next guy who commented was the Hebrew Hammer. Oh no, yeah, he definitely like that. No, that was his name. Yeah. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious. And I screenshotted them, and I was like, yo, am I the only one that finds this funny? And he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like,
yeah, sometimes it just
clearly flies over them. That's what kind of like not motivates me not to want to do it, because like, I find too much shit fucking funny, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just like, I don't know. I just think everything's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, as far as finding that or nailing that punchline.
Right, and it's like, for me, it's like I have to explain shit to people, because I'm like, I don't think of it like everybody else does.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I guess it's a hit and miss, but I mean, it's a lot of comedians out now. That's, you know what I mean, it's a lot of stuff flies over their head or other people's head, but yeah, you know what I mean, a person at home, they get that shit. Yeah, you know what I mean, but it's like, I don't know, I guess it's got to reach out there and try it. I will tell you what is probably going to be the hardest thing for me. What's that?
Being funny in front of black people. To be honest, I am not lying about that. Like, I don't think black people think I'm fucking funny.
Well, I guess that is true, you know what I mean? But
and even listening to different comedians, they even say the same thing. They're like, yo, black rooms are like the hardest rooms. Yeah. Because if you don't start off on a good foot, bro, you're done. You're
done. Like the Apollo, man.
Done. God.
As soon as you get that one, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Here comes the Sandman kicking your ass off stage.
But I mean, I guess you gotta come at it with so many different angles when you're a comedian. Yeah. But
I don't know. And well, part of it is, I don't know, structured joke. I'm horrible at telling stories. Mm-hmm. Clearly. I do a whole.
Seem like you do pretty good. I don't know about stories, but you definitely keep conversation.
I mean, I'm good at that. Yeah. But when it comes to telling a story,
I'm the same way.
And being funny about it, I can't.
Especially if it's not my story. Like if I'm telling somebody else's story, I'm gonna screw that up.
I fuck the details up. Yeah. I get it all out of order, and the next thing you know, it's like, well, that wasn't funny. I mean, but if you were there though, you would know what I'm talking about.
Let me show you the video later.
Right. Yeah, I'll show you the video. Yeah. Just hold on for a few minutes. Yeah. But I actually have a friend who went to San Diego for work or whatever, and he went. And I've told him for years, like, dude, I don't know if you know this or not, but you're fucking hilarious. Yeah. And he's like, I mean, I guess, but I don't really mean to be that way. I was like, no. Just the way that you structure your stories, your sentences, the comments that you make here and there, you're fucking hilarious. Damn right. So he went and did a open mic in San Diego, and when he came back, I went and saw him, and he lives in South Carolina. Went to his house, whatever, and he told me about it. And I'm like, okay, so I heard this story that you told before, but tell me the way that you said it on stage or whatever. Yeah. And the way he did it was just hilarious. Of course, he was like, "This is my first stand up, blah 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 blah, whatever." Got the introduction on the way, got his 5 minutes in. Yeah. Told the story. So like, he said it the way that he structured it. It was, he said it kind of fast, as if he was kind of nervous or whatever, but just trying to get through it or whatever. And then of course he's reading it, and like, you know, mixed side comment, whatever. It's kind of snazzy, kind of funny or whatever. So get people kind of chuckling or whatever. Yeah. And he's reading it. It just keeps getting funnier and funnier. And there's like, at the end, the story kind of ends, and like, it's still fucking hilarious because you've got this build up, bam, here it is.
Your imagination already gonna make it funnier.
Right. And he was like, it went well, but I mean, it's 5 minutes. Yeah. And I'm like, you realize that most of the stories that you tell are like that, right? I was like, I know you have way more than that.
And it's crazy, like how easy and how fluid it is for some people to just and that's just them.
Yeah, I'll tell him, you know, we'll start drinking or whatever. I'm like, yo, tell that dude about that one time when you woke up and like all that shit was in your living room, dude.
And you probably remember that shit.
No, me and him got like fucking drunk, and he's one of those people that like gets drunk and fucks shit up.
Nah.
So we were drinking, and we left Kelly's or whatever and went back to his apartment, which it was 10-minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk behind all these apartment buildings or whatever, like in Newport News, and there was all these cones and shit, and literally like we just grabbed a whole bunch of them and put them in his house, and he woke up and was like, "What the fuck is all this shit?"
I'd have been the same way.
And I looked at him like, "Nigga, you don't remember we picked that shit up last night?" And we drug all that shit back, and there's fucking mud all over the fucking living room and shit.
Yeah. Well, those stories you really, I mean, nobody ever remembers that night.
I mean,
that tore down.
I remember, dude. I've been so drunk. There's been that one time, where I got so fucked up, I threw up. I don't throw up. I don't throw up.
Me neither.
I remember everything. I remember
everything?
Dude, it was dark as fuck that night. I don't remember seeing much of anything because it was that. Okay, this was in Flippin, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Flippin,
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Where there's the Flippin Church of God. Yeah, there's a church called Flippin Church of God. But actually, and I'll give you another detail. This is the place where you go to watch the fireworks at the Walmart parking lot.
Oh man!
And you have 32-ounce cups full of beer.
Wow. Yeah.
Tailgating it.
Yeah. That's
for
awesome.
Real. So, and actually, this was a part of that night.
Yeah.
It went downhill when homegirl was like, "I can't finish my drink. What are you drinking? Captain and Dr. Pepper?" But it was just the little part that sits in the bottom of that sits in the cup holder.
Yeah.
That was all that was left.
Okay.
So it was all liquor.
Oh man.
And I drank that shit.
Yeah.
And had more beer after that.
Yeah.
So by the time it got dark and we were going down to the dock, literally like down the road to the dock, the dirt road.
Yeah.
That you can't drive a car down.
The one with the flash. You don't have traffic lights. You just got that one.
No.
That does this.
No. There ain't none of that. You can see some house lights because there are houses down this dirt road.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
So if you don't have a 4-wheeler or pickup truck, you're not going down there. Well, we went down there. I threw up. I was stumbling. And I remember it all.
I can't. My story is totally different. I remember back at it was a Christmas party. And I remember going in there, you know what I mean, mingling or whatever, you know what I mean, food came out, drinks and stuff like that, and I fucked up because I let my boy, he was making me drinks. Oh. And he a bartender, you know what I mean, I'm thinking he gonna hook me up, but I ain't think he gonna hook me up.
He hooked you up.
Oh man, I'm talking about, I think it was on like gin, and I ain't never really drink gin for real, but I'm like, I drank it, okay. So we drinking this all night. It was like gin and grapefruit juice, and man. All I remember I was out there dancing, and I was going around in a circle. I think that was stirred everything up. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was holding the girl hand. We was going around in circles. I remember like everything behind her was like
blurry as fuck.
Like blurry as hell, but I could see her perfectly. But after I let go, I don't know what the fuck happened after that. But I got the story later. You know what I mean? I remember waking up that morning. And I wake up in the bed, you know, I don't even know how I got in the bed.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I feel like amazing for some reason. Probably because I threw it all up the night before. So I feel amazing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wake up, I'm like, how the fuck did I get home? So I get up and I look at the floor and I can see a trail of clothes. Like when I walked through the door, it went from socks, pants, belt, shirt, you know what I mean? Everything until I got in the bed. So I wake up, and the next day after this Christmas party, it was actually pretty nice outside. So they had a little barbecue. So I go to the house, and it's crazy as hell when you pull up and everybody's looking at you.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, he's back.
Yo, here you go.
Yo, the first thing you get out of the car, yo, you good?
Yeah, exactly. You good? So I get in the house, and the thing that tripped me out, and this is what I said I'll never get that drunk again. I walk in the house, and the kids even that was there at the Christmas party, they turned around. Everything was playing and everything. They see me walk in the house, they turned around and like stopped and looked at me, and I was like, hey. He was like, and the kid, he had been, I say probably about 10 years old. He was like, man, you were wasted last night. I said, never again, man. I can't do this.
Oh, man.
I didn't think I was like that in front of the kids, but.
You ain't throw up a homegirl, did you?
No. I threw up in the bushes. And
like,
but at the same time, it was like, I can't do it no more. I can't get that drunk ever again. And I don't think I've gotten that drunk ever again.
I mean, I'll get those times where I'll get a lot more drunk than I planned on.
To be?
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but
I'll make suffer the consequences in the morning, but I know how to get over that.
Yeah, and that's always the dreaded part, especially if it's still in your system. I mean, I went to sleep like the day before I had to go to work. I went to sleep and the ceiling was spinning.
Yeah, bro.
And I woke up and the ceiling was still spinning.
Put your leg off the bed, bro.
Yo, I was trying to hold it in the road going into work. I'm like, come on, man.
Dude, I don't think I've. Okay, that's a lie. I went to work one day and I was like, bro. And dude, this is one of them jobs where you can't do that.
You can't do it.
You can't, like, especially if you had a busy day. So like my Mondays, or excuse me, well, when I work there, anyway, like my Mondays were like my heavy days.
Yeah.
Like I got 2 food line orders, like, they're more than likely gonna be 4+ pallets, and you got a lot of work to do when you're in them stores. Dude, lifting heavy shit is not the job to have when you
tipsy still.
Yeah, your head's hurting and shit. You don't want to bend over.
Thinned out to the motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You in there trying to chug water. They ain't working. You got the shits. You know what I'm saying? You use these public bathrooms. You can't even wash your ass. You know
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not like you at home with the bidet or whatever. At least you can clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got these wretched ass farts. Making sure you fart in the fucking aisles empty and
you
shit.
Can't even trust that because shit.
Yo, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you fart and you walk away and here come a customer coming the opposite way. Just put your head down.
Just put your head down and keep it going, man.
Exactly. But I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, it ain't no fun, man, trying to do some physical shit when you still tipsy because, like, you catch cramps everywhere. I did that shit with
I
my
ain't really
hands,
had
like,
cramps.
When I'm hammering, like, something at work,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your hand is stuck like that.
Dehydrated,
like you gotta
man.
Try to open that motherfucker.
Dehydrated, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what my rule is. If you know you about to get plastered, bro, put a Gatorade on your nightstand. Take a couple swigs before you go to sleep.
Maybe, yeah. I've heard the Gatorade helps, and actually it has. I've tried. I did it before too.
Yeah, and like you'll wake up and you don't feel nowhere near as bad.
That movie, the girl said, drink Pedialyte.
Oh yeah, same. I mean,
I've never tried it, but
it's disgusting.
I'm pretty sure it is. But if it helps out,
yeah, it's the same thing.
I'll work through that.
Yeah, but I just say, yo, drink the Gatorade before you go to sleep. Like right before you hit that bed.
Yeah.
Yo, open it up, take you good 2 or 3 swigs. Yeah. Put it down, lights out.
Okay, I'm gonna try that one.
It's worked for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody. Everybody's a little different.
Yeah.
So but.
Like I say, I tried to slow down a little bit anyway, but
yeah,
especially after I got these CDLs and shit like that, I can't.
Oh shit, yeah.
I can't be messing around.
And we're getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit creeps in on you, bro. You don't even know it.
Yeah,
it's right there looking at you like, yeah, motherfucker. You thought I was.
Oh, you old today. I'm gonna make you feel old as shit today.
You thought I was gonna come and get you when you was old, but yeah, bitch, you old today.
Yeah, today. Fuck.
But it's like that, man.
It was fun.
Life.
Actually, this isn't funny. So this dude, I was talking to this. I have a friend who's a lawyer, and he was telling me about a guy who got a DUI. He fucking hit some people.
Some people, not even in the car.
Some people.
Yeah, that's bad shit right there.
Well, he was like, dude had a CDL, and like the guy was asking, it's like, hey, so what about my CDL? And he's like he kind of looks at him, he's like.
What CDL?
What do you mean? What about your CDL, bro? you ain't getting no job driving nothing. Nothing.
That's done.
If you work for Pepsi and you drive your personal vehicle for work and you get a DUI, turn your shit in.
Yeah.
Either that or you better hurry up before your fucking court date and get your ass in the warehouse so you don't have to worry about driving.
Yeah.
Cause
you done.
You
done.
Sorry, dog.
That's how it is with both jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you driving big ass trucks and shit. Fucking front end loaders and shit.
Yeah, you can't be out there tripping like that.
Ugh.
That ain't no fun.
That's what Ubers are for, man.
Yeah.
Just don't throw up in the Uber. That shit cost you $100.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man.
I would imagine it is a charge, but I didn't think it would be $100. But
dude, well, Pepsi training.
Yeah.
Vomit is a
it's toxic.
No, it's a God damn it. I can't even think of the word now.
Huh.
Bloodborne. So they have the training with bloodborne pathogens.
Okay. Yeah.
In your vomit.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta wear gloves and shit, and they're like when you clean it, you use bleach and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like I give you at this store or whatever, somebody threw up on a fucking case of water.
Ew.
Right. Somebody threw up in the store and they got on the case of water and they put this case of water in the back room for us to credit out. Mm-hmm. And my thing was like, okay, so I remember this training thing. Like, of course, you kind of half-ass through the test. I ain't really reading this shit. Yeah. All right, but like you kind of remember some details. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, whoever put this back here should throw that in the trash because I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
I don't blame you.
I will not touch that. Yeah. I'm like, but whoever put it back here apparently doesn't have any problems touching it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, no Pepsi employee is going to touch that.
I'm not. It ain't walking out with me.
We have no problems crediting it out, but no one is going to touch that shit.
No.
Like
they don't pay you enough to do that shit.
No, Pepsi tells me not to touch that shit.
Yeah.
Do you have gloves? Do you have bleach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have neither of these. I am not touching it.
There you go.
It is not a part of my job.
Yeah. That's where you pull that card.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, look,
my job.
My training tells me not to fuck with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure it gets written up on the credits, but other than that, somebody got to deal with something with that.
Somebody got to deal with that.
Yeah.
I had a funny water story too, man. I went to a church with my girl. Where was this at? I can't remember if it was a certain day or whatever, but we went to a guy invited her out to come to church with him. You know what I mean? So we went out there. They had a little gathering, food afterwards and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So we got a plates and everything. They got all the waters in like a pool, and just with ice. You know what I'm saying? Like a little kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Got water and everything in there. So we get to sit back, we talking, eating and everything, and this little kid, you know what I mean? He's kind of like, they was just letting the kids run around, just do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
And we eating, right? And next thing I turn around, and the kid's pants is down.
Pee in the fucking
and
pool?
And he pissed right in the pool, with all the drinks, all water, Pepsi, everything I pissed on it. I'm like, man. Whose
fucking kid is that?
The thing was, I turned around, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Is he pissing? He's not pissing. He's pissing in the motherfucking pool.
And look, that's when you gotta be that one, but hey, nigga. The fuck?
Who the fuck kid is this pissing in the pool?
I know, right?
I'm thirsty than a motherfucker. I pissed on everything. But it was like, it was at the church, so it was just like the funniest thing to me.
I mean, yeah, it's funny, but like, damn, nigga, like you ruining shit over here, man. Who are your parents?
Exactly.
Who the fuck taught them for you to pee in the fucking pool, man?
Exactly.
And you know what? You know what's funny is I listened to another podcast. You ever heard of Bill Burr?
Yeah. Oh man, he's coming to the Scope. Matter of fact,
I'm going to see him in South Carolina. Hopefully.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was talking about his podcast and the other day. I think it was like last week or whatever, and he's talking about
that motherfucker's hilarious.
Yeah. I would it's probably not okay, I'll tell you anyway. So another story. He was talking about how he went to France or Italy or whatnot, and when he came back they had all this food in the refrigerator he had to throw away because he was gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, man, we fill this trash bag up with food. I mean, It probably weighed as much as a starving kid. How much does a starving kid weigh? I'm like, yo, oh shit. Anyway, so he's telling this story. Back to the pool shit. So he's telling this story about how he went to a public pool or whatever, and everyone's trying to get him to get in the pool. And he's like, I'm a ginger. You're like, yeah, I'm a burn while I'm out here. And you got my pasty ass trying to get in this pool, this disgusting fucking public pool. And he's like, you know what? People in America don't use bidets. And he was like, all I can think about is like, how many of you people wiped your ass with paper?
Yeah, it's
and just smeared that fucking shit all across your ass instead of cleaning it and then hop in this goddamn pool.
Yo, I'm so like iffy on pools after, you know what I mean? Just shit like that. Cause I was even in Myrtle Beach and I'm watching these kids in the pool. It's like, I know it's so much piss and shit in there.
You disgusting.
And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just wait. Cause I waited till the next morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, where they came and cleaned the pool.
Yeah,
that's when I got in the pool.
Yeah,
cause I'm not getting in there with all that piss and shit, and I know what goes on in the pool. I was a kid too.
Yeah,
so I ain't no way in hell.
Damn, I'm not pissing that bitch. But
ain't
look,
no way in hell.
So like when I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we're texting and whatnot, and he said he dropped his phone in the toilet, and I'm like, bruh. You should definitely change that case. He was like, well, I took it off and I think he would like boiled it in the water or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, boil it with water and soap or whatever. And he was like, I was like, you should probably Lysol that and buy a new one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sure the last thing you want is an ear infection from your toilet from a toilet where you dropped your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny as fuck that, oh yeah, I got an ear infection. How'd you get an ear infection? I dropped my phone in the toilet.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Damn, nigga.
That and you never
like,
know
was it butt chips in the earpiece?
Yeah, you mess around and rub your eye. You got pink eye and shit.
That's why I said I was like, you get a fucking sty from rubbing your eye and texting.
How you get pink eye in your ear?
But I was like, I was like, you definitely might want to Lysol that phone, clean it off with some bleach wipes, some shit, and
I don't care how waterproof and
get a new case, dog.
That shit ain't fecal proof.
Well, then he was like, he's got one of those Lysol clip-ons on the toilet. I'm like, there's still butt chips in the toilet, dog. Oh, now that the Lysol, okay, so you got clean butt chips in the toilet.
Yeah,
still butt chips.
Damn shame.
Still remnants of shit.
Yeah, man, you gotta replace and forget. Let it go.
Let it go, bro.
Let it go.
Here's the thing: learn how to put your phone deep into your pocket before you stand up.
Yeah, somewhere.
I
mean, how do you? I still don't
I've done it.
Really?
If it's hanging out of your pocket and you go to stand up,
and it falls back in.
It falls backwards, and you'll see it hit the toilet seat. Boop. Oh no!
It's like slow motion.
Yeah,
and it's
like, hopefully you flushed
and catch it before the water come back.
No, or before it, like, you know what I'm saying, lands with the corner into the shit pile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sticks up out of the water.
Yeah.
As if like you're landing in some mud.
Ew. Or you about to use a whole lot of toilet paper or something. Maybe
it
gets stuck on top.
You gotta take that shit apart. Look, you gotta take that phone apart, throw the case away, and just roll around with a naked phone.
Wow.
Hopefully you gotta actually, hey, look, I'll go buy some bleach wipes just for that. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Like, or take it to Verizon store. Can I get a new phone?
I got a problem when I even drop it, like, in the bathroom. Like even in a public restroom.
I don't want to.
It's like I was like, man, I know this shit is fucking disgusting in here.
I've shit in a lot of public bathrooms, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at a lot of grocery stores, and I've seen some nasty ass fucking people.
Yeah, and be honest with you, the worst is like when you out on the road, like going to that Maryland or North Carolina or whatever. You stop at that Zip and Die or whatever shit.
Oh, you talking about the fucking like the small gas stations?
Yeah,
with Indians, because them niggas don't clean bathrooms.
And it's and I went to where was going? We were going to Jersey, and we just so happened to run into. I ain't got nothing against Indian people or nothing like that.
Yeah,
but the whole town, it was like this was their district, and man, we walked into a Subway, and my homegirl, she was about to order like a roast beef or something like that, and we was looking at it through the glass, and it was like a green film on it. It almost like, you know, like you got like you drip some oil in the water and it's got that rainbow color on it.
Yeah,
that's how that shit look. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I said, no, we ain't going here.
Here's the reason why I don't fuck with Subway. For one, like, yo, think about it, man. That shit, like, more than likely that food, you know, it's just, this meat been refrigerated for how long? Yeah. I don't know.
Then it's
I don't know. I mean, it could have been, maybe they changed it every 2 days. I don't know. But still, like, yo, how long has it been out?
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Even then, I mean, processed meat ain't really good for you anyway.
No. It's not.
It's all, you figure you're eating the worst at Subway because there's nothing but processed meat and bread.
Exactly. And be honest with you, a lot of this stuff, if you haven't watched this documentary called Magic Peel, I got this thing. I mean, I am woke now. I am woke on everything.
Yeah.
Like I've literally watched like I think this one family had an autistic child, and she would never eat real food. You know what I mean?
She only eat like processed shit.
She would only eat like Doritos and goldfish and stuff like that. But I mean, really want the parents' fault, but it's like you got to eat something,
right?
You can't have you just not eating anything.
Yeah.
So they was giving it to her, and she was never. I mean, it seemed like her autism would get worse.
Yeah.
But they finally broke it down to where she was going to eat real food. Like they were growing their own everything. You know what I'm saying? She started eating it, and she started. I mean, the effects of it even started to come around.
Yeah. Like
she wouldn't talk much at all, but she started talking more after she got this real food in her.
Yeah.
But it's like even the stuff that's, you know what I mean, you see in the stores, like, you know what I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios that say it's good for your heart and this and stuff like that, and all this other, man, all that shit's bullshit, yo.
Yeah.
All that shit is bull.
Dude, you know what the one that really gets me is the bacon that's just the pre-cooked bacon that's just on the aisle. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Pre-cooked
bacon. Why the fuck is there a box of pre-cooked bacon just chilling in the fucking aisle?
Yeah.
And like, okay, you look at the expiration date and that bitch don't go out of date for 6 months. And you're like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
What are you putting in here to, what the hell, man?
Like, is this even real bacon? Like,
and it's bad, man. I mean, I can't help but say they trying to kill you out here, man. They trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Even with with the meats and everything, everything's fucking processed,
dude. And not even that, man. You like, okay, so those documentaries are good, but the part you have to weed out is the propaganda part of it. There's always the propaganda part, that's always in there.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of people, I'm not trying to like start an argument about this, but like a lot of vegans, like they go back to that documentary. What's it called? What the Health?
Oh, I seen that up there too on the Fire Stick.
The first 45 minutes, good. Yeah. Education, enlightening, whatever. The last 45 minutes, propaganda.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, okay, so y'all went from about like the factory farms to just straight up why the vegetable based diet is like so great.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. And then they go to like the whole teeth thing. Bro, turtles ain't got teeth and they eat meat.
Yeah.
So what you trying to say?
Even with vegan, and I don't know. I know it's the difference between vegan and vegetarian or whatever. I just don't know exactly what it is.
Vegans don't eat dairy.
Okay. But even with the vegetables and everything, even then they using like, what is it called? Blood meal from like chickens.
What's that?
This is what they fertilize the ground with. So,
well, and there's runoff too.
Yeah.
So you're getting like excrements from like shit in the vegetables.
That too, and you're getting this from like an animal. If you're trying to cancel out eating an animal,
yeah,
you getting what's growing out of the ground is feeding off the animal.
And you figure this, like, where do vultures hang out?
Almost everywhere.
Well, in wheat fields too.
Yeah, that too.
So when the combine comes through,
yeah, exactly.
Shit, you getting meat in that bread, dog.
Exactly.
Whether you know it or not.
But it's crazy because you need the fat and everything from an animal to actually make this stuff.
For like vegetarians?
For to grow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For the
See, I don't know much
vegetables.
about that, but I know like I know about like the chemicals that they use, and like that shit's not good.
Yeah.
Like the chemicals, like the I forget the name of it. It starts with a G. It's like glyco something. Basically, fucking Roundup.
Yeah.
It's in fucking everything.
Really?
It's a pesticide.
See, that's what I'm saying. They trying to kill you, man.
Or it's an herbicide.
They trying to kill you, man.
Fuck that up. But either way, it's like there's chemicals in and on fucking everything. It's just like, dude, you're just better off like
You gotta grow your own shit, man.
Hunting and growing your own shit.
Like I said, you gotta move to the country. And you gotta know how to.
You don't gotta move to the country.
Let the cows eat here.
Here's the thing. I'll put it to you this way. If you hunt, let's just say a couple weekends out of the year, like you can come up with enough meat to feed yourself for probably a good year or so.
Yeah. True.
But of course, you gotta have a big enough freezer for it. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to cut this stuff up and deal with it yourself. Take it to a butcher and mix it with fat, depending on whatever it is, because more than likely it's something that's super lean.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I'm not saying you get tired of it, but it's kind of like it's
exhausting. But then, that's how they did back in the days. You know what I mean? As far as when that's all you had to do. Indians. They go out there and kill their own shit. You know what
they didn't really have much of a fucking choice.
Exactly. But at the same time, it was probably a whole lot better back then, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
As far as obesity and shit like that, you didn't see a whole lot of that.
Probably didn't fucking happen because they probably were hungry more times than they were actually full.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, honestly. And you figure they're fucking, especially Native Americans, are fucking nomads. Yeah. They didn't stay in any place for an extended period of time. No. They moved with the fucking buffalo.
Exactly.
So guess what?
Buffalo move?
We've been here for a week, dog. Buffalo gone. Guess we got to go too.
Exactly. They were smart.
You know what I'm saying?
They go to where the good shit at.
You might get your eat in for a good week, and then bro, we hungry for 2 days. Yeah. Because we walking, we moving.
If you get comfortable with them, you know what? I think I'm gonna just live here.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't. We had teepees, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta pack that shit up and leave.
Exactly. But it's crazy how everything comes around to you need certain things. You can try, but you still need things.
Yeah, this is like, well, you gotta work. Mm-hmm. You gotta make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you find the time to hunt? Are you even the hunting type?
Exactly.
Like, can you even deal with killing an animal?
I don't know if I can actually kill a deer. Even though I want to try, I don't know if I can do it though.
But you never know until you try.
I'm gonna miss like 13 times before I heal.
But of course, if you contact the right person or the right people, they'll kind of guide you into it and show you like what you need to do, how to do it, how to shoot, where to shoot them, and just to make it. And of course, like people, I think there's this like, there's this stereotype. You're Elmer Fudd's. Yeah, that's not like how hunters are. Like they don't, like, for one, like you don't want this animal to suffer for two reasons. One, like, it's kind of an ethical thing. At the same time, dude, if this animal struggles, like, then this meat can potentially be bad because
if she was like in a bladder or some shit like that.
Mainly, I don't know what it's about. Like what the whole science of it is, but I've heard of it wasn't really that great of a kill, or the animal suffered. The meat was bad. Yeah, like they say it tastes more gamey. Okay, but you don't want the animal. First of all, and the other thing is you don't want the animal to run anyway. You want to hit them. Maybe they take a couple steps and they fall. Yeah, that's how you want to end it quick there, and you don't want to have to fucking chase an animal.
True that. Fuck that.
Because you shoot to kill. Yeah, we're not shooting to injure people here.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't think I could do it, man.
Yeah.
Just watching something suffer like that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want it to suffer.
Yeah. Just in general.
Yeah.
Even if it does fall right then.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it like that. Unless I needed to.
I think
you got to be put in that environment.
Yeah, and I think you're in the mentality of like, I'm hunting for the ethical treatment of the animal. Mm-hmm. I'm not farming this animal for him to be stored in a warehouse and eat these grains and be just in this dark area for its life to end up dying and like have no quality of life whatsoever.
I have a hard time watching that stuff at like going through what's that? Gwaltney or some shit. You know how they slaughter the cows and shit like that. That shit. That's just fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I can't watch that. It's like watching Faces of Death. I can't do it.
Well,
I can't do it.
Well, fortunately for you, Faces of Death was fake.
Was it?
Most of it was, yeah.
Okay.
It was all set up. Like, I forgot which one
just
I saw.
like anything, because, like, I mean, I've watched people, like...
Well, the one where they slaughtered a cow, that was real.
I didn't see what on...
Faces of Death.
I
remember there was one scene where they showed a cow being slaughtered, that was real.
Yeah.
But, like, the ones that involved people, they were all set up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Actually, in the one with the monkey was did you ever see that one where they like there's like some kind of tradition? I think it's like India or some shit.
Yeah,
where they put the monkey and they put the head in the table.
Yeah,
and they like you can close the table. Apparently, the monkey was like they switched the monkey out at some point in time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I got.
So it was fake or whatever. And it was, yeah.
Yeah, I just got issues watching it. If it's too gory, I got a problem watching it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm desensitized like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah. Probably because I already don't give a fuck. But it's just like, I mean, okay, that's real life.
Yeah.
That's what people do. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but that's what people do.
It's crazy.
It just doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Not saying that I could see that in person, but like to me, the whole thing like behind the screen is kind of just like, yeah.
Yeah, I
don't know. Maybe it's probably horrible that I'm even saying that.
Hey, but it's
people gonna judge me now. They be like, "Oh, so you don't give a fuck, huh?" Like, damn, nigga, I ain't say I could watch a nigga get in a car accident and be and actually, so I actually talked to this chick who was a paramedic, and she was like, the number one worst thing she's ever seen, brain splatter.
Really?
She was like, that's the only thing she can't deal with.
I can imagine.
I was like, I don't think that I could deal with much, and I think that would definitely be at the top of the list.
Hell yeah.
Like, and I mean,
that and like burning flesh or anything like that. That's crazy. I could just imagine the smell. I'm like, no, you can't burn that out of your brain.
I don't think I could see a person, like, even a person was either alive or dead or like just a burnt person. I don't think I could deal with that.
Man, I was watching one on.
I think
it was like overseas somewhere, and there was a guy video recording in the car, but it was like the guy was on the ground and he had like a billion bees just tearing him up.
Oh,
you know what I mean? He couldn't do nothing. He can't run, can't see. He was dying there, and you can't do nothing. I say, man, I can't even watch that. I'm like, that's crazy.
Find a bottle of water, jump in or something.
Like, you want to help him, but you can't help him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How do you help somebody like that? But it's wild, man. It's wild. Life is wild.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. To be honest, it's just chance, really.
Yeah,
I mean, climbing on ladders,
caution,
driving cars.
Like as I gotten older now, I see myself just watching myself do everything. Like, yeah, I'm cautious with everything. I step off something. Like I used to jump off, the second fucking floor. You know what I mean? Just do a little roll thing. You know what I mean? You good.
Nah, we not doing no parkour around here, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, that was how it was. But as I got older, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my time and hold on to this rail while I get down off of this backhoe.
Oh, damn right. But even then, it's like, yo, if you hurt yourself, you can't go to work.
Yeah, too. That's why I say I'm cautious with everything.
Yeah. Nah, I've broken enough bones. It's like, I'm not going to say I don't give a fuck, but it's like, I don't want to injure myself to not be able to do shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fun behind it.
It's light duty, but not like that.
Not even that, man. Like, I went to, 8th grade, I went to school on crutches.
Okay.
It was the worst shit ever, dog.
Not bad. I imagine so.
I think it was like it was in the first week. Of course, floor was a tile, and it was wet.
Oh, shit.
Using crutches on a wet floor, tile floor, you gonna bust your ass.
Yeah.
And I damn sure, and I fell in the fucking hallway, and like I literally could not get up because like there was nothing for me to grab onto. Nobody fucking stopped, slippery. And like everything's slippery. And it's like the only thing I had was my crutches, and I think I had a full cast on my leg. Yeah. So like how do you with the book bag on? How the fuck do you get up?
You helpless.
You know what I'm saying? And like there's one chick that helped me get up. I don't even remember what she looked. I probably would recognize her if I saw her. Yeah. But she helped me up or whatever. Yeah. It was shitty. Yeah. It sucks.
I mean, when you helpless like that, I mean, it sucks hell.
Yeah, and it's just like, yo, Well, now they got the little thing.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, it probably
scooter,
with a
little scooter joint.
And you see the one with it's like a pirate thing. You know what I mean? You just put it on your knee.
Oh yeah,
and it's like axle as the other leg.
Yes, you can still put pressure on your knee.
Yeah, I said that would have worked a lot better for a lot of people back in the day.
You know, no, but here's the thing is, I broke my ankle and they gave me a full leg cast.
Ankle full leg cast, like all the way up.
All the way up.
Wow. You must have did more damage than that.
No,
something had to be fractured else, or
I fractured my ankle right below the growth plate, and they were like, so we had to do surgery or whatever they did. I guess popped it back in place, and then they casted it up. Well, I woke up, and they gave me the full leg cast.
Wow,
the fuck,
dang.
Somebody said that it might have been for alignment. I'm like, my ankle though.
Yeah, that's the ankle. I mean, I think from the knee down, you good.
Right.
Yeah.
So not only did I have a physical therapy on my fucking ankle, I actually had more for my knee.
Oh, they was trying to get you. They got you.
They got me.
They got you good.
It sucks when you get out of a cast. You think you're going to be able to walk and you're like, well, my knee doesn't move.
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. I imagine so, man. But I can only imagine. I ain't never broke anything. And I ain't trying to either.
It's stressful, man. It's stressful.
I don't know if it was the milk or what.
Well, you probably didn't fuck around enough.
That too.
Because I played too much. Way too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're a little over 2 hours now.
Is that 2 hours?
Yeah, man.
Shit, I don't remember.
So
it is getting a little dark outside, but yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully headlights are good enough.
We will find out.
If not, we're gonna make it work.
Yeah, right.
So last question. I feel like do you feel successful at some measurement for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say recently, yes, I do feel a little bit more successful than.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I appreciate it, man.
At what point in your life were you least likely to succeed, and what did you do to overcome that?
Least likely to succeed, man. I remember, man. It was tough times back. I say about maybe 9 years ago. Had my own place and everything, a little pad, but I mean, it was a struggle from hell, from working a little dead end job. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
Possibly sacrificing stuff that you need just to make it through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I would say that was probably my lowest point. I've never really hit that rock bottom. I've always been, you know what I mean? I'm gonna find something to help me through that. And to be honest with you, a lot of it is you know what I mean, believing in a higher power for me.
Yeah.
Because I felt like God put me in certain situations to help me out.
Yeah.
And whether that be a side job or, you know, anything, you know what I mean? You run into some good luck or whatever, you know what I mean? Somebody look out, and if you ain't have a meal, you know what I mean? You have somebody give you a meal or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I believe that, you know what I mean, God put people in your path for a reason.
Yeah.
And there's times, and this might be a total stranger. I mean, I've sat outside and had a conversation about just everyday life and how struggle life and how this person struggled, how you struggled. And I had a conversation for like 30 minutes, man. And like, I don't even know this person.
Yeah.
But it was, like I say, it's times where you're supposed to beat people in life. You know what I mean? So I think once I started seeing that more often, I think that was the changing of, you know what I mean? I got to do something. I got to, you know what I mean, put my neck out there and you know what I mean, not be so scared of failing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think once I gave up a lot of stuff that was slowing me down, I think that's what changed it for me. You know what I mean? I just had to drop some of the, you know what I mean, stuff I did as a child to become a man. But like I say, just don't be afraid to succeed, man. Just don't limit yourself.
Right. And I think part of that will definitely resonate with people was brain fart again. Well, you're saying about it, like, you know, part of it is I feel like people put out a certain kind of energy.
Yeah.
People can kind of, like, you know, they might see you, whatever, and, you know, I don't know, like, I feel like I should go talk to that guy or something.
Yeah.
Or just, you know what I'm saying, maybe you just kind of like look distraught and you're like, hey, you good?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I know everybody's not the type person to just walk up to a perfectly good stranger, but like sometimes you get that feeling about people and you just kind of, I feel like I should talk to this person for whatever reason.
And I've had that happen, man. Even on the job, I had a guy walk up to me and said, man, I got a whole lot going on in my life. I mean, I work for fleet maintenance and he worked for the scope or whatever, but we all work in the same company or whatever. But he was like, man, something told me to come talk to you. And I was hoping that you can, pray with me for a second.
Yeah.
It was a mind blower for me, and I was like, I didn't know how to feel about it. How to feel about it. But I was like, all right, man, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, I mean, just having that little powwow for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I check in with him every time I go to the scope or whatever, do some work. I see him, you know what I mean? Hey, man, what's going on? You know what I mean? Just that little bit helps people out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just having somebody to ask you a question.
Yeah. And I mean, it's kind of just, you have that positive feeling. It's like, you know what? Shit's not really that bad.
Yeah.
And like, and I think a lot of people, they kind of go through things and not with any added issues. Just kind of like you're just going through life and people like kind of have that low point. And it's just, dude, it's really not that bad. You know what I'm saying? And once they get that thought through their mind, not someone telling them that, but they just get that thought. It's like, you know what? I need to buckle down, be patient, and get my shit together.
Yeah, and that's all it takes, man.
Yeah.
You gotta let yourself know that, like I said, you gotta get your mental right.
Yeah.
Once you get your mental right, everything else is already written. You just gotta, just follow the story out, man.
And the other part what you're saying about basically like, this is experience. Yeah, the shitty parts of life.
That's why
sometimes you gotta you can't dwell on it
then,
but get yourself into a better situation, and then sometimes you gotta look back and be like, damn, what can I take from that?
Yeah. Like I say, it took for me to have a wise person tell me, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. If you're struggling, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because this is the time that you're gonna learn. Right. You're gonna learn today.
Yeah. And people gotta learn.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
If you're not learning, you're not living.
Like I said, it's all right. It's overbearing for some people, but like I say, it's definitely greener on that other side, man. Just don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. But that's why I say, I feel a lot more successful now because I'm not afraid to step out there now. Yeah, even if it's like a problem, I don't hold back that, whatever I need to say, I need to say it because some people need to hear it. Yeah. And if you got enough confidence in yourself and you roll with confidence, what was that saying on, what's that movie, with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock? They was bodybuilders. They said, if you feel good, looking good, you get good results. And that's how I feel. Anything I do. Yeah. I don't care what it is. If you feel good and you look good, you get good results, man. I mean, it's true. And like I said about the whole energy part, that's it right there. There you go. So as long as you get some positive energy into you, hey, you good. Just get it out, push it forward, man. There you go. Well, man, it was a damn good pleasure. Yeah, man. Same here, man. Same here. This is it's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Glad I talked to you, man. Like I say, I feel like I'm on the Breakfast Club or some shit. Charlamagne the God. But yeah, that's what it is, though, man. Yeah, man. Definitely a good time. Well, so I guess that's it. All right. We're out. Thank you for listening to yet another episode of the podcast, Least Likely to Succeed. If you want to reach out to me via email, my email is leastlikelytossucceedpodcast@gmail.com. My Twitter handle is OneChrisChuck. Facebook is Chris Chuck. And my Instagram is BlackAssChris. If you're using iTunes or Google Play, please subscribe and give me a review and a rating. I would greatly appreciate it. And hopefully you guys stay tuned to the next episode. And yet again, I thank you for listening.